Hi, everybody. How's it going? Hi, Frank. Hi, Moon over Miami. Emily, if you're still here. Yeah, I figured I'd go this afternoon because I know Frank is going later on. So I figured, well, I'll fire up the computer and shoot some breeze. I got to do some recording later after my live stream. I'll probably go on for a couple hours, maybe 2 hours. Hi, Frank. How's it going? Hi, Hannah. Thank you all for coming. Yeah, I could do that. Here, Frank. There you go. Hi, cool gamer. How's it going? Yeah, just having a coffee right now. Was waiting for a government check today, and seems like they lost it in the mail. Go figure. That kind of sucks because it was a pretty good check. But that's typical of the government. Oh, it's morning for you. It's afternoon for me. Yeah, I'm on Eastern time, Hannah. I'm on Eastern time. Um, Yeah, I think I'd go a little bit earlier, maybe hit a couple people from the UK. Hi, Frank.
What up?
Not really much. Yeah, I figured I'd go live now because I know you're going later on. So,
Yeah, I'll probably be live around 5:30.
okay, sounds good to me.
I'll put a notification out. Shadow Ops, my man, what's going on? Hannah, how you doing? Cool gamer. Emily, what's up?
Hi, Shadow Ops. Yeah, I thought I had a 70 Camaro in my stash, but I guess I'm going to have to get one.
There you go.
Kind of rims do you have on your car, on your real car?
Weld Racing.
Oh, okay. So almost like center lines then.
No, totally different from center lines. They're Weld Racing. Weld Racing are nothing like center lines. These are the Weld, what do they call them? The Weld Pro Stars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know which ones they are.
Center lines are like solid rims with holes in them. These are in a star pattern.
Right. Yeah, I know exactly what they are. They use a lot of them on the newer drag cars.
Yeah.
Hi, Raquel and UK Medic. Thanks for coming by.
UK Medic in the house.
So how's Keith doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was on the phone with him yesterday for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, as soon as we get a storm happening here, I lose my Wi-Fi real fast.
Yeah, it was happening to me yesterday too. Tonight's live feed is gonna be epic. Epic. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I was waiting for the government check today, and so I called them up, and they freaking lost the check in the mail somehow.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Well, I don't care. If it was only like $50, then I wouldn't, cry over it. But it's like $600.
Right? $600 is $600. Hell, even if it was 50 bucks is $50.
Yeah.
UK Medic says, looking forward to it, Nitro. Oh, trust me, you guys aren't going to want to miss this one. This live feed is where I put out all the proof about Kelly. As Kelly likes to say, he's having the last laugh. He don't even know what the hell that term means until he watches this live feed tonight. Only person gonna have the last laugh is the Nitro Freak.
And everybody else in the chat.
Yep. And everybody else in the chat. This is something ain't no one gonna want to miss. Because everybody's gonna get to find out where all the proof has been coming from. And me and this certain person probably will end up doing a live together a little bit later on down the road. Maybe next week. Maybe next week.
Cool. Yeah, cool. That'd be good. Hi, Brooklyn Chick.
Yeah, we will.
And
Kelly just doesn't realize by him telling more lies to cover up more lies is digging himself a hole.
Yeah. For sure.
Digging himself a hole. It was like that shit yesterday he was talking about on his live. He's got a brand deal possibly coming.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't got no brand deal, and I have the proof that it's all bullshit lie.
Yeah, the brand deals, I know for a fact because they don't, you don't go to them, they come to you.
Exactly.
You know, and you got to have a substantial channel in order to, promote them.
Yeah, it has to be a big channel. If you got 20,000 subs, they want to see that you have 18,000 at least participating.
Yep.
They ain't going to give nobody no company's going to give anybody a brand deal with a dead channel.
No, because they want to make a profit too, that's what they're in business for.
Kelly don't even know what a brand deal is. That's what's sad. The way we all knew the way he was talking and trying to explain it on his live. We knew immediately it was bullshit. That's how fucking dumb that guy is.
Hi, Carl. How's it going? A lot of people already 14. Holy shit.
Here's the thing that's funny. If you even remotely were talking with a company, possibly getting a brand deal, why would somebody like Kelly on his live go and say, yeah, I'm going to get a brand deal over $20,000, which is a joke. No brand company is going to pay anybody that kind of money to promote them on YouTube. You'll get a little something, but it ain't even nowhere as close to 20 grand. I can tell you that. But if you were remotely even going to get a brand deal from somebody, why the fuck would you tell your viewers, I can't tell you who the company name is? The company would love to hear you say their name.
Yeah, you're promoting them.
To prove to them that you're promoting them. It's like, come on.
Yeah. It's
like that live stream he did in his car the other day. You should have seen the amount of people that were in his chat clowning him. They were like, he was trying to tell everybody he's got the power to hypnotize people. The best part was he has the power to see the future, but he can't tell anybody how or about the future because it'll alter the timeline. I mean, that's straight out of a fucking sci-fi movie.
Yeah. Well, that's like I was talking to this one guy. He's a model builder, and he was trying to say that one YouTuber is promoting him, and he gets $1,400 every time he puts up their ad. I said, "Come on, give me a break."
No, you don't get $1,400 every time you put up a company's ad. I know how it works because I've had a brand deal. I've got one now from Send It RC.
Right.
All right. I also had one from the FlexiCap company over in the UK.
Right.
And their deal was anything I buy from them, I get basically their products at half price. But they don't, a lot of brand deals out there, they won't put money in your pocket. Basically, what they'll do is whatever their product is, you'll get severe discounts on their products. Now, there are some brands out there that will pay you a monthly salary for promoting them on your YouTube, but it's not much because you're not really doing any work for them other than saying, hey guys, check out this company. This is the name. And just by doing that, they might throw you a little bit of a bone because I've been checking out brand deals very, very heavily over the past 3 months. 3 months. I know how the brand deals work. I know how you get them and I know what you got to do. Problem is, my channel's not big enough for some of the companies out there. They want you to have a huge following because that's the whole point of a brand deal is the more people you have that watch your channel, that's all that much more how many people actually see this company's name. What's the point if you got 20,000 people and only 10 people watch your live? So when you mention the company's name and say, hey, guys, go check out this company, only 10 people are watching, you only reach 10 people. Okay, that's it. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
And a channel like Kelly's will never, ever get a brand deal, ever, because it's an I help you grow channel, okay? There is no company out there that will invest in an I help you grow channel because you're not going to have that many followers. And it has been proven. You look at all the I help you grow channels out there. All right. Most of them barely get, even some of the good ones possibly can have 100 viewers, but even 100 viewers is not going to get you a ton of money.
No.
And if you ain't, and if the company ain't selling any of the product to your viewers, if nobody's even looking into the company or buying it, they ain't going to pay you. All right.
It's got to be a product that a lot of people are interested in too.
Yeah, no company is going to give somebody free money just for mentioning their name to a small group of people. It's not worth their time. A business is in the business to make money, not lose money for paying people fucking money just to say, oh, you got 10 watchers, mention my company name. Come on.
Yeah. What's in the box isn't in the house.
What's going on? What's in the box? Good to see you.
He's been pretty busy lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him much. I seen him last time in your live.
Yeah, but tonight's live feed is gonna be epic.
Oh, I bet. Juka, how's it going?
Tonight's live feed's gonna be a huge kick in the nuts to Kelly. I've been wanting to do this specific live for a long time and put the info out that I wanted to, but I couldn't until I cleared it with somebody.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable.
Yep, they gave me the go. Well, they gave me the go ahead 2 nights ago, and I was gonna go live 2 nights ago and do it, but I got busy and had some stuff to do, so I was like, I'll wait till Monday night. That's usually when I always have a huge crowd. That's when, because I want the world to see this. So I want to make sure I'm gonna be putting a notification out for it here really, really soon. Get it all set up and everything, so everybody has plenty enough time to get the notification, click that notification so they don't miss it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it'll probably be between 5:30, probably be around 5:30 my time.
Well, I got to write that down because I got to always search YouTube because I clicked on the bell and I still have to subscribe to you, and I never know when you go live.
So you're looking at 4.5 hours. In 4.5 hours, this live will kick off in 4.5 hours from right now, from 1 o'clock. 5:30, from 1 to 5:30 is 4.5 hours.
Yeah, okay. I'll put down 5:30. So I'll have my computer on just in case.
I'll make a community post about it too. I made a community post yesterday because I was going to try to do it last night.
Right.
But I had a bunch of stuff to do in the evenings, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll wait. Yeah, Shadow Ops. I had the granddaughter with me and stuff, so I was busy.
Yeah, they go pretty fast. Brooklyn Chick, thanks so much.
What's up, guys? Hello?
Oh. Yeah, I can't wait until tonight. I order my beer and it's going to be here in a couple hours. So,
Have that popcorn, beer, and pizza ready for tonight's live.
yeah, yeah.
The Nitro Freak versus Kelly Botwell.
Yeah, didn't Trevor put up a short of you?
Yeah.
I think it's popping in and popping out, Brandon.
Shadow Ops, exactly. Fartwell, aka the Crystal Frequency Clown.
You're blurry, Brandon. You're losing your connection, it looks like. Fartwell, yeah. Oh, it's pretty choppy, Brandon.
Yeah, it's all laggy. Probably don't have no reception.
Well, that's like me yesterday at first. Holy crap! You know, like my end was really blurry, and then I seen that I had only one bar on my Wi-Fi, and that's weird because usually I have all the bars.
Right.
And I think it's because of the storm. That's probably what was happening. Yeah, you're gonna have to just keep my computer on so I can see when you go live, Frank, because
Yeah.
I don't get notification whatsoever.
Yeah, I'll probably just send you a message on Facebook Messenger, let you know when I'm going live.
Okay.
I'll be sure to do that to keep you updated of what's going on and when it's going to happen.
Okay.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
UK Medic said I got the heads up from RJ Sanford. Yeah, RJ Sanford did a live stream this morning, putting it out as well.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people out there promoting the live tonight, letting all their communities know about it. So it should be a big one.
Well, I hope you've invited Kelly.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna tag him. I'm gonna tag him in the notification in the header. He'll know what's going on. Trust me, he's gonna know what's going on.
Oh, I bet you're gonna have quite a few people in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Hot Rod 67 is in the house. Thanks for tapping in.
My man Hot Rod.
I was pleased with my test stream yesterday, getting 17 people in within about 2 minutes.
You
Yeah, that was really good.
you should have kept that shit running for a while, man. You could have got a lot of damn watch time.
Yeah, no, I want to do a proper one with some actual content where there's a reason for people to come on there, not just to watch me sort of like, you know.
Hi,
But-
Big John D. How's it going?
But it showed the
Right.
support I've got within the community, which is great, you know. And as I said, as I look through my subscribers, I would say about 50% as from the RC community or people connected with.
Yeah. Big
So-
John D in the house.
So yeah, it's good.
can't believe UK Medic won't make me a moderator on his channel. He's afraid I'm going to time out Kelly.
No, you are a moderator. I've already done it. I went into my studio,
Oh, did you?
and the bit where you just click on their link and you add them. I've already done it.
Yeah, I wouldn't block him from the stream because then we wouldn't get to hear all the stupid shit he has to say.
No,
I would be robbing everybody of the good laughs. That's why I wouldn't block him.
Yeah.
You gotta let him come in and make a fool of himself. If you block him, then you don't get to laugh at him.
Well, that's right. I mean, when I've been on streams where, like, I've had a troll, shady, so I'll block him. I go, no, let him have his fun. Let him have his fun. Don't block him. Let him make a fool of himself for me not responding.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. Don't block them. Just let them make a fool of themselves. It makes it more entertaining.
Well, I left this to an open panel, so if he wants to come up, he can come up.
It was fucking hilarious. One of Kelly's little nutsack suckers. I think the guy's name's Jeffrey Strogan.
Okay.
He made a video screaming and yelling into the fucking camera, telling me, Nitro Freak, I used to follow you. I'm very disappointed in you picking on Kelly. You need to apologize to Kelly. I'm like, bitch, please. Ain't nobody apologizing to Kelly about nothing.
Nope.
You're just dumb because you don't know the truth. But I told him, I said, you need to watch my live feed tonight because all you people following Kelly are going to find out the truth about him. And this ain't hearsay. This ain't bullshit. This is going to be all proof directly from someone he talks to.
That 50 Cent guy, he must be a young kid too, eh?
Yeah, he's like fucking 14 years old.
Yeah, he's the one that times me out every time.
Yeah. Kelly has nothing but little children watching his channel. It's all these little misguided fucking fruitcakes that are looking up to someone who they think is a grown-up, and he's just leading them down the wrong path is all it is.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying in the chat they can't wait.
Oh, trust me, you guys, if you guys can't make the live feed tonight in 4.5, it's going to be in 4.5 hours. So if you guys can't be there for it, I highly suggest you go back and watch it so that you can get all the info and see what happened.
Well, I'll take time to get them deleted, Brian.
I guarantee you he's going to lose a few followers after this live feed because now everybody's going to see the proof. And there's no lie in the world he's going to be able to tell to dispute it or make it look like it's all false, what I'm saying.
Right. Which program do you use, UK Medic, for your editing? Is it that Movie Maker?
I use Movie Maker, and I scroll between that, would you believe, and PowerPoint.
Oh, okay.
No fancy software.
Yeah, because you can't get that Movie Maker anymore. Not for the newer Windows programs.
Oh no, I'm still on Windows 10.
Okay.
I'm quite happy with Windows 10.
Yeah, I got Windows 11, and they don't provide it anymore.
No, I know. I noticed there's the new download which you have to buy. I mean, UK pounds, it's about £27.
Yeah, but you don't get the software. You just pay a monthly fee or whatever it is.
Yeah.
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 No, I don't think so.
They're all going down the route of you having to pay to have access to all these things.
Yeah, pretty soon, because they don't have no freaking CD drive in the newer computers anymore.
No, I mean, I was quite annoyed when I bought this PC that you don't actually get the disc. If you need to reinstall Windows, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sad thing is CDs are becoming a thing of the past. Nobody buys CDs music-wise anymore because you can download everything off the internet now.
Yep, onto an MP3 player or whatever.
Yep, everybody's using MP3 players, or now you can just download programs on your phone that give you every bit of music you want to hear on your phone. So you don't need to buy CDs.
Yeah, I mean, in my car, I've got a computer external hard drive, and it's got 2,000 songs on it. And
Yeah.
that's plugged in via USB to my stereo head unit. So I've got 2,000 songs I can choose from.
Carl, I know you'll be in bed when my live feed goes off. It's all right. You can always go back and watch it.
I think
See us.
Juco will probably be in bed too.
Yeah, some of the guys will, because it'll be. I mean, it's late for them now. It'll be even later then.
Well, if
I
it's,
see CSL and Waste World.
so did you say 4 hours from now?
Yeah.
Frank?
Yeah, 4.5. I'll probably
Yeah.
do it around 5:30 my time, because I got a few things I got to do here a little bit later this afternoon. But if I get done with them sooner, then I'll start it sooner.
Yeah.
But
That
I'll
makes
be-
it about 11:30ish my time, which is not too bad.
Yeah.
And I think Juka's an hour ahead of me, potentially, so that'll be 12:30 if he's an hour ahead.
Yeah. What's going on, Weaves World?
I'll give him bloody Spice Girls songs.
Yeah, I didn't know Weaves World liked the Spice Girls. There's something new.
Well, it's better than the Bay City Rollers.
Bloody hell. Or the Rubettes. Jesus. Yeah. All good fun.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Wee's World thumbnails. He has pretty good thumbnails before he goes live. Hi, Mary. Oh, it's 8:23 over there, Juco, right now. Oh, okay.
All right, so he's 2 hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be back.
If any of you guys want to, make sure you use your community tabs to make a community post about this live I'm gonna do.
Yeah, as soon as I see it on your channel, I'll share it out.
Yeah, share. Yeah, as soon as you see the notification and all that, because I'll be making a notification about it here probably like another hour.
Okay.
Keep an eye out where you guys can.
I'll watch for it.
Yeah, copy the link, put it on your community tabs. We want to get the world to see this one.
Yeah. I guess Lexus won't be going live for a long time now.
I've not seen or heard from him anywhere.
You probably won't ever see him again. At least not underneath the Lexus RoboCop name. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
Hi, Nicole. How's it going?
I mean, in a way, it's a shame because, he used to go on all the channels and support them and drop in links and...
Yeah, I mean, I'll give him that. He was a good supporter of everybody and, a good moderator and stuff. But, some people are just not going to get past that history on you. I mean, that's just that's an uncomfortable situation, even for people here that are parents, and have young kids.
Yeah, and that's a thing you never recover from because it'll always be in your head.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah, I just thought, initially, what a shame,
Hi, Crimson Ghost. How's it going?
It's like I've always said, you never really know about the people you talk to on social media. Look at Kelly Caldwell. We all used to follow him and support him till we found out about his bullshit and lies. It ain't nothing new. You're going to come across a lot of people in the internet like that. That's the way they are. They always got to try to fake the funk to be someone else that they're not, to try to be cool for everybody to look up to on fucking social media. But Lexus seen it happen to him. Kelly seen it happen with him. When you do that, it all comes out eventually. It takes time, but once people catch on, shit hits the fan. People aren't going to let it go. They're going to make an example out of you.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for everybody to get to know what's going on.
I don't want that level of attention.
Especially when you lie to people like Kelly does, That's some people.
I've got nothing to worry about on that front. I just don't want that level of attention of people thinking I'm anything better than I am,
Yeah, it's like if you're on social media, just be who you are. It doesn't, just because you're on social media and you have a ton of subs doesn't make you any cooler than you are.
No.
It actually makes these guys look a lot fucking stupider in everybody's eyes when you sit there and brag about brand deals that you don't have.
Yeah.
Kelly's live that he did yesterday, sat up there on his live panel bragging, talking about, oh yeah, I got a brand deal that I'm gonna be getting. I'm gonna be getting paid $20,000 for it. We all knew that was fucking bullshit right out of the gate. And it was proven that he was lying. You guys will hear about that on the live feed too. So see, what he's doing now is anytime any one of us go in his chat and try to disrupt it, he's playing like he doesn't see us. He knows we're there. It's like on his live yesterday, John Paul, when all them other guys were in there trolling him. Then I popped in and you popped in. That's what he was doing. He was trying to act like he didn't see us, like it didn't affect him, and it did. Because you can always, you know how you always know when Kelly tells a lie? Every time Kelly tells a lie, he does that snickering laugh right after. He does it every time. Everybody in the internet has picked up on that has ever watched his videos, that every time he says something, if he laughs right after, it's because he knows he's lying and he's trying to make himself feel better. I mean, it's simple psychology.
Right.
I mean, he is the biggest pathological liar on the earth. It is crazy. It's just like when he lies, you can tell he starts snickering and laughing. What he's doing now is he's trying to divert everybody in the chat that's picking on him. And he tries to divert the conversation away. So naturally he'll say something else to get everybody's eyes in the chat off the trolls. And then he'll come up with some heinous fucking lie that sounds cool. And then he puts it out there like his brand deal yesterday. It was fucking hilarious. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he rubs those crystals, Hot Rod.
Yeah, Shadow Ops, it's his telltale sign. You always know. You always know. Oh, trust me, what's in the box? We don't want to put his YouTube out there. Don't give him any views. Don't give him any attention. You'll see who he is when my live feed comes up. I'll show you guys who he is. He looks like Baby Huey.
Oh, UK Medic can put his icon up.
I was actually going to do a shout out for Kelly. I thought I'd do a shout out for him.
There you
I
go.
was waiting for Frank's reaction there.
CSL Loam, what's going on?
Oh, happy birthday, Mary.
Happy birthday, Mary.
Jeremy T in the house, what's going on? You got 21 viewers, John.
Yeah, I see that. It's going good.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. How's it going? Thornton. That's right, eh? Jeremy Thornton.
That live that Kelly did yesterday, man, I almost pissed in my pants laughing so hard. I nearly fell out of my chair. I never laughed so hard in my life when he was saying, I got the power to hypnotize you. All I got to do is move my hands around like this, and I got to do that, and you guys will be hypnotized. And hey, what was even funnier, he was telling everybody, you can find your soulmate on YouTube. I was like, damn. He's probably hitting up fucking other chicks on the internet behind his wife's back. It's freaking hilarious.
Well, he even said he was a God gift to woman.
Yeah. Do you remember that part? Oh, back in the day when I was a kid, I was a little player. I was dating all kinds of women. I'm like, bitch, please. You're a fucking fat slob that fucking ain't nobody wants you. Trying to talk about you had multiple girlfriends and stuff. I mean, dude, the lies just get bigger and bigger and bigger with this guy. I mean, it is freaking hilarious. GWT in the house.
He learned hypnosis in the Philippines.
What's that?
I said he learned hypnosis in the Philippines.
Oh yeah, he learned hypnosis, all right. Get this shit. You want to hear something funny? For those of you that missed it, I'll play something for you. Somebody clipped one of what he was saying in his lives, and they sent it to me, and I was like, oh my God, this is freaking hilarious. But listen to this shit, man. This was like an all-time great. I fucking I never laughed so hard in my life.
And that's all it is. And you just kind of watch yourself. And like, if I started dancing and doing like this with my hands, I mean, truth being told, I could hypnotize you guys if I wanted to. I know how to do it. I mean, people sit here and watch me long enough, eventually you can play the right kind of music, say the right kind of things, move a certain way, and next thing I know, I can hypnotize somebody. But I'm not going to do it to you guys because, there's no reason for me to do that. But I could do that. For example, if I was, like if I was single, I wasn't married, I mean, I could go in there and, and just sit here and just be me, and then I could find my soulmate on here if I wanted to. I mean...
I love that. That shit was fucking so hilarious when that video got sent to me. I was like, oh my God.
Here's the new improved
the new improved Baby Huey.
There you go. There's Baby Huey.
Oh man, that fucking video clip was damn hilarious. When I had a guy send it to me, I about fucking pissed in my pants and fell out of the chair. I was like, this fucking fruitcake now all of a sudden he's got the power to hypnotize people. Better yet, I'll play the clip, the one where he says that he has the power to see into the future. He's got the power to see into the future. RJ Satifer, what's going on? Good live stream you had this morning. I saw your live stream you did on Kelly this morning. That shit was great. It was great.
Yeah, he's a funny character, that RJ.
I like
yeah, RJ is.
Hi, Ash. How's it going?
Ash Ketchum in the house.
And Felix, how's it going?
Felix said his soulmate is on Twitter, not YouTube. Hey, Ash, I got something for you to listen to. You'll laugh at this.
Someone is endeavoring to contact you telephonically. Shall I tell them to...
Ash, you gotta listen to this.
And that's all it is. And you just kind of watch yourself. Like, if I started dancing and doing like this with my hands, I mean, truth being told, I could hypnotize you guys if I wanted to. I know how to do it. I mean, people sit here and watch me long enough, eventually you can play the right kind of music, say the right kind of things, move a certain way, and next thing I know, I can hypnotize somebody. But I'm not going to do it to you guys because, there's no reason for me to do that. But I could do that. For example, if I was, like if I was single, I wasn't married, I mean, I could go on here and, and just sit here and just be me, and then I could find my soulmate on here if I wanted to. I mean...
Oh man, that video is great. I could hypnotize you if I wanted to. All I gotta do is throw my hands around, dance around, throw my hands up, and I have the power to do it. I could do it if I wanted to. I'll play the one tonight where he's talking about he has the power to see into the future. That shit was hilarious. When he started saying that, there were people in the room that were like, dude, you need to go see a mental health doctor. You need to be put in a straitjacket and be put in a padded room. How the fuck is some fat loser going to be on the internet telling people that he has the power to see into the future? And you know how Kelly always lies about everything because he says his famous words. Yeah, I got the power, but I can't tell you guys about it. I can't tell you how because it'll change the timeline of the future. And then he starts laughing like he always does.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it was so great.
Oh, it comes my air ambulance flying overhead,
Yeah.
dropping it.
Hi, Modern Bro. How's it going?
Jesus.
Oh, that shit was funny yesterday in his live feed.
Yeah, pretty soon he's going to say he can make voodoo dolls and put
Yeah.
pins in them.
Well, that's just like I said when he was lying to everybody about the brand deal.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that brand. See, what he did is he told a lie to get the focus off the chat. That's the only reason why he told everybody that he had a brand deal, because he got frustrated that there was 4 guys plus you and a couple of other people were in there giving him shit under different names.
Right.
RJ Satifer, my live is going to be in 4 hours. 4 hours. It's 1:30 now. It'll be at 5:30 my time. I'll put a notification out.
I can crush melons with my jugs. Does that count? Wee's World.
Yeah, that's funny, Ash Ketchum. Notice how he won't tell anybody when everybody was asking him about his membership for $25. I loved it when Ash asked him, so Kelly, what do you get for $25 for your membership? And he doesn't say anything because he doesn't give anybody anything. He doesn't do anything. It was funny. Who was it that made the comment? Says this guy's got more fake subs than Quiznos Sub Shop. I was like, damn. That shit was hilarious. Like, this motherfucker's got more fake subs than Quiznos Sub Shop. Oh yeah, Ash. Me and Keith Jenkins were on the phone last night for 2 hours. Me and Keith were talking about that. He laughed. He's like, Kelly really telling people that you can get a sponsorship from Nike? He's like, Nike ain't going to sponsor somebody like Kelly. They never would.
Nope.
The shoe company's only going to fucking sponsor somebody who's a pro ball player, whether it be fucking baseball, football, basketball, soccer, ink. Man, Kelly's so full of shit. Ash Ketchum, Keith Jenkins is not going to be on the panel tonight, but he will be next week. So me and Keith have something planned that's going to be really, really cool for everybody, and you will definitely want to watch it.
Maybe at McDonald's. Yeah.
So me and a couple of people were helping promote Keith because Keith's going to be doing a live feed here soon. So we're trying to get him some notoriety for his very first live feed. But we got something planned, something really good.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to have quite a few people on his first live show.
Yeah, exactly, Brandon. How's he going to give anything to anybody when all the people in his chat are bots? That is true. That is true.
Oh, I don't think he's a track star. He's far from it.
He's a fat star. That star on YouTube. Every time I see Kelly, the one theme song that comes into my head now, and you guys remember Weird Al Yankovic when he used to do the parodies of famous singers? Do you remember when he did the parody of Michael Jackson's Bad?
Oh,
And
yeah.
he did the song I'm Fat. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And he did eat it. Michael Jackson did eat it as well.
Yeah.
Eat
Yeah.
it.
No, that doesn't count, Shallow Ops.
He did Beat It, and Weird Al Yankovic did Eat It.
That's right, yeah.
Just eat
Yeah,
it.
eat
Have
it,
some
eat
more chicken. Have some more pie.
Shadow Ops, why do you think he's always in the kitchen? He's always close to everything. So he doesn't have to run.
Shadow Up says, yeah, he runs to the fridge if that counts. Yeah, right? That's hilarious.
Oh, you're moving to Detroit, Nickel Rolls? Wow.
Juka, that's funny. I would
Yeah.
like to have a sponsorship from Nike. Then I would just do live streams from my feet when I walk.
There's still 19 people in the house.
Hell yeah, that's great live. Great live. Oh man. Funny shit though. Funny shit.
Yeah. Set your reminder for his pizza mukbang premiere.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dropping a premiere tomorrow. He fucked up the time, had it set for 10 o'clock this morning. Then he got on there and said, "Oh, my bad, guys. I put the wrong time. It's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning." I mean, the guy's a fucking idiot. What's hilarious is when you go into other people's live streams and they're already talking about him. He's become a big topic everywhere on YouTube of what a fake and a fraud he is.
He's getting free advertising.
You know, the funny thing is, nobody's going and watching his stuff, though. They're seeing all the stuff that we put out, so they don't need to give him any views or watch him. That's what's good.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Even if we're helping him get views, he still ain't getting the views that we are.
Nope.
All he does is shorts and lives, nothing else. He makes $0. It's funny. You remember how he always used to say, "I'm all about the money. I only want the super chats from everybody." Now that he's not getting any money from anybody, like have you noticed when's the last time you've seen a single person donate anything in his channel?
Quite a
Nobody,
while.
nobody donates nothing to him anymore. And now that he knows that and sees that, now he comes up with another lie and says, "Oh, I don't care about the donations. I don't care about the money. I don't need it." Yeah,
Right.
it's easy to say that when you're not getting them anymore because you know you're not going to get any more money. Everybody's on to his fucking scam. I love it. It's hilarious. Listen to him cry like a baby. "Nitro Freak ran off all my donators." No, you ran off your own donators by lying to everybody is what you did. Don't blame everybody else for what you did on your own. You got no one to blame but yourself. But you're trying.
Yeah. And then he's calling everybody that doesn't give him super chats backstabbers now.
Yeah, you're a backstabber if you're not super chatting him now and you once did. That's what's funny.
Yeah.
A lot of people heard that on his live that he said, and when he was in my live and he put it up there.
You're fighting for your life. Why is that, Nicole? It's freaking pissing out here. Is it still
Yeah.
raining over there, Frank?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Agreed, Weaves World. There's way too many creeps and weirdos on YouTube. And I'm starting to think old Kelly Fartwell is the ringleader of them.
You might as well say he's like the Pied Piper and the rats are following him.
You should have seen that video I posted up in our Discord yesterday of that Jeffrey Stroganoff.
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah.
Did you see that video he did?
No.
My name's Jeffrey Stroganoff, and I'm here to tell you guys need to leave Kelly Caldwell alone. Nitro Freak, stop messing with Kelly Caldwell. I was like, oh my God. When I started hearing him talk like that, I fucking fell out of my chair so hard. I'm like, who the fuck is this stuttering monkey? I was like, God damn. I didn't know if he had a fucking speech impediment or was choking on a bag of dicks. I was like, what the fuck?
Hi, Sherry. How's it going?
That guy made such a fool of himself on that video. Man, everybody was laughing. I was like, holy shit. Where these fucking retards are just coming out of the woodwork now.
Yeah.
They're just coming out of the fucking woodwork.
Hi, RJ.
Hey, John Paul, I just have a question.
What's that?
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Since you claim to know all about the universe, do aliens exist? I bet you can't tell us that, huh? Besides, you're the biggest joke I've heard all morning. Too bad you're only fiction.
Right. That's all fucking Kelly is. He's a fictional fairy tale.
Hi, RJ, UK medic.
Pardon?
I said hi, RJ. It's UK medic.
Oh, hey, UK medic. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I listened to your stream earlier, but of course you wouldn't have known I was there.
Yeah. I wasn't even looking at the chat, bro. I was on a roll this morning, man.
I know, man. I was up in the chat. I was up in the chat typing nonstop. Fucking RJ never noticed me once, but sometimes I keep forgetting he's blind.
Dude, I was on a roll, and I'm like, y'all better go watch Nitro Freak stream tonight because he's going to bust Kelly Caldwell out, up one side, down the other.
You was on a roll last night as well, telling the haters to go.
Yeah.
She's gonna have her asshole by the time the night is over.
He's gonna need a fucking lifetime supply of fucking Preparation H. He better be looking into Preparation H to give him a brand deal.
He might end up having 3 assholes by the time you rip him like 3 new ones.
Exactly.
How's it going?
See, the best part is this has been in the planning for a while, but we had to make it. We had to make it good.
Well, I don't think
as I said, everything that Nitro Freak says he's gonna do, he does.
Yep.
I told everybody about 3 weeks ago that there was gonna be a live coming out once I got the go ahead because I had to.
Uh-oh.
He lost his audio.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Someone's used their powers to cut him off.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, Nitro, I think you're cutting in and out, brother.
Yeah.
He's cutting
Time
in
for a
and out.
new GoPro.
Yeah.
Been doing a little bit.
You're cutting out, Frank. Your audio.
Oh, that's Nitro's name?
Yeah, Frank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people ask me.
Frank.
Oh,
Yeah.
he'll be back. He'll be back.
I tell you what, he's a great guy. I couldn't ask for a better friend.
Okay, Nitro. Stop pushing the red button. I knew Trump shouldn't have gave you that red button to shoot off the nuclear warhead.
Oh man, I tell you what, I I still cannot understand why Kelly Caldwell thinks he's the chosen one. I just cannot. I can't get that out of my mouth. Chosen one for what?
He's just trying to get the audience, RJ. That's all it is.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, Carmel.
I
How's it going?
I just like picking at him because he, you know.
Well, you're not the only one.
Because it's so far fetched and so out there. Like, my God.
Yeah, you got that right.
Well, being that I'm educated, I mean, I have a doctorate and a master's degree. Go figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does he have? And I can't even see in front of my face. See, for
Yeah.
that matter.
Yeah, he even said he's been to China and Hong Kong and all those places.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Well, if he's been to all these places, why in the heck isn't he in the Philippine expat community?
Yeah.
He says he knows so much about the Philippines. Well, okay. Have you been to Dumaguete? You know, that's the expat capital in the Philippines. All the expats hang out there. And the only reason why I know that because I have friends that are from the Philippines, live in the Philippines as expats, and plus my friend the Filipina P lives in Dumaguete. So
No, he's been to Cebu. He's been to Cebu, where all the witches are,
yeah, I know.
where they teach hypnosis and cast spells and potions. And all
Yeah,
that.
right. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Right.
they allege that's the case in Cebu, that the women there can sort of get any man they want because they use witchcraft.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was in Baguio, up in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I know.
Welcome back.
All right, I'm back. I was closing out tabs on my freaking Google bar and accidentally hit the StreamYard one.
You only did it for attention, Frank. You attention seeker.
I know.
You-
I agree with you, World.
I'm surprised you didn't come back and say, "Did you miss me?"
You know who I would love to see bust out Kelly Caldwell, but she won't. She won't do it because she's too sweet. Shorty.
Oh yeah, she won't do
Oh
it.
yeah,
She
Yeah,
wouldn't do it.
Shorty would never do that.
no, too sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if she gets involved in drama, she starts crying and closing off her screen.
Mhm.
It's happened a couple times already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Always love it. Always love it when Kelly says, "I'm gonna get the last laugh." Well, Nitro Freak's gonna get the last laugh on this one tonight.
Yep, and I'm going to be right there too to witness this.
3.5 hours to go.
Do you need
Well,
a
then,
milking house?
And a lot of people are going to make notes, eh, Frank?
Oh yeah.
Clip some footage.
Yeah, I'm even gonna have a panel. See if he has the balls to come in and come up. So I encourage people to come up on the panel because we'll discuss the info put out, and I want to see what you guys think of it.
Oh,
Yes.
you can bet I'll be up there.
Trust me, this is gonna be it's gonna be a good one. I definitely want to see everybody's reaction when they hear what I have to put out.
You're right about that Brooklyn chick. This is not a dating site. Yeah, Brandon was saying a few words about it to Emily, and I don't think she's very happy about it.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna just tell it like this because I don't give a fuck who you are, whether it's Brandon or fucking you or anybody. We all do these live streams to make friends. Nobody whatsoever should be asking females their age, if they're single, if they're married. That's not what we're here for.
Nope.
We're here for friends and to meet people. This is not a fucking dating site, because I can tell you, when it happens in my stream, and it's happened many a times, I have blocked friends of mine. I hate to do it, but I keep the rules even for everybody. I do not even give my friends a pass in that type of shit.
Damn.
There are things that you can make conversation about, but you do not bring up the conversation of asking a female if they're single, married, they got kids, where they live. I see the same people do it in a lot of female streams. And just because they don't say anything about it doesn't mean that they're not offended. I'll give you an example. I talk a lot to Shorty on a daily basis through many different social media sites. Me and her have been friends for years. Right. And Shorty can tell you, in the time that we've known each other and the time that I've known her, she cannot stand it when people call her honey, baby, hottie, good looking, where you from, how. She hates all that, but she does not address it in her stream because she doesn't want that type of conversation brought up.
Right.
Brought up. There is a certain person out there. I'm not going to say his name. We all know him. His whole YouTube channel is strictly about Shorty. Like this guy. Yeah, this guy is so obsessed with Shorty that she busts down in tears to me because she cannot stand people on YouTube calling her hottie and hey, good looking, and I love you, I'm your future husband, because Shorty's not online to meet anybody. She doesn't want to meet anybody online. She's not like that. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. It happens to her. It happens to Emily. I've seen it happen to Sherry. I mean, I could go on down the list of the females on YouTube. And I know that all this, all the people that's happening to. And I talk with a lot of them on a daily basis. So, I'm not trying to bust out any one person, but if the shoe fits, wear it. If you're doing it, just stop. You might. Here's the thing, what guys don't understand. We're all guys. We all know we think with the wrong fucking head 90% of the time. I don't care who you are. It's just a male thing. That's how males are bred. I don't care who you are. We think with the wrong head all the time. And that is a proven fact. So for me to make that statement, if the shoe fits, wear it. If you're doing it, just stop it. What you might not realize, some guys do it and they might truly mean no harm by it. They're just curious. But what they don't get is how the female is reacting to it in their mind when it's said to them. Just because you don't see them say anything about it on their live or type about it in the chat, it doesn't mean in their head that they're not thinking, fuck me, this guy just needs to stop fucking calling me beautiful, hottie. I mean, when you see that and a lot of the other guys see it, trust me, you're not the only person in there that's hot for Shorty, hot for Sherry, hot for Emily, or whoever it is. There's multiple guys that do it. But the same guys, the same body and mind guys that protect these females like myself and some of the others, that because we've known them for so long, we look at it as a joke. We're laughing about it thinking, man, these guys are fucking pathetic. You're trying to pick up chicks on the internet? Try picking up a chick in real life. I mean, that's just the way it is. Yeah. It's just the way it is. Yeah. Women don't like that. Okay? This is a new dawn, a new age in society where you have females that just want to be on an equal playing field of the males. They don't want to be sexually harassed or sexual innuendos put towards them and all that. A lot of guys don't understand that. A lot of guys that are young live a sheltered life that don't get out into the community, If you're not someone who hangs out in nightclubs and bars and really mingles with females to see how females think nowadays, or just in a public setting. Yeah. A lot of them do not like it, but they're not going to make a big deal of it, okay? because a lot of them just don't want to deal with the situation because it makes them feel that uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So people just need not to do it, and everything will be fine. That's one of my biggest rules in my live streams and my chat is I tell everybody, the females don't be, and this is just as equal for the females too, okay? I'm not being one-sided towards the guys because let's face it, it doesn't happen to just females. There are females that try to pick up guys as well, and it's equally wrong. Now, it's more socially acceptable to males than it is to females, okay? It's just like take lesbians. You have a group of 100 guys looking at two chicks kissing or going at it in the bed, and we don't think nothing of it. We're like, hell yeah, go at it, you know? But now you have two guys going at it in front of 100 guys. They're going to be like, ooh, that's fucking sick, man. Don't put that up there, blah, 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 blah. That's gay and all that. So, see, the tables can be equally turned. And that's why I tell everybody on my stream, no matter how you look at it, that's a big no-no on my stream. Just don't fucking do it, okay? It would be like some grown man hitting on your daughter. If you wouldn't want a grown man hitting on your daughter, then don't do it to someone else's daughter because everybody has dads, okay? There's a million ways you can look at it. But without dragging it out and making anybody feel uncomfortable, just don't do it. Keep the conversation
Clean.
Yeah. That's the best way to put it. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Well, that's like Jackie's live stream. There's a lot of guys that hit on her.
Yeah, exactly. But now here's the difference that I could say about Jackie. And this ain't nothing against Jackie because Jackie's a friend of mine. But you kind of create your own problems as a female when you're up, lifting up your shirt, showing your boobs, making tons of videos and you in skimpy bikinis like a lot of females out there do. You're kind of inviting that behavior. If you don't like it and you don't want it, then don't condone in that behavior as a female. Because once again, what did we say in the beginning? Males think with the wrong head. And that's why you see a lot of females get a lot of these creepers in their live feeds, because naturally you could take somebody like Jackie. She's a good looking girl. She's not overweight. She's not butt ugly. Shorty's very good looking. Brooklyn chick, a very good looking lady. I mean, it could happen to any one of them. And we know all these people. But if those same females that I'm mentioning are openly inviting that kind of behavior, then you really can't sit up on your panel and say, why are guys creeping on me? Why are guys doing this? Well, what are you doing to invite that? Okay. And I'm not saying that is always what's happening. I'm saying if you're doing that, you might want to change that scenario up. Because we also know that even when a female is being respectful on her live stream and not lifting her shirt or talking about bedroom sex and all that, regardless, just because you're good looking, you're still going to have guys coming in saying, oh, you're hot. How old are you? Are you married? I mean, even if you're not doing anything wrong, guys are still going to do it regardless, because that's just the way males are. But it doesn't mean that it's right that you do it, is the whole point.
Right.
If you got kids, all right, daughters, and you wouldn't want that shit be happening to your daughters, then you as an adult shouldn't be doing it to, other adults. Because let's face it, for one, like with Emily's a minor. We should never see anybody over the age of 21 hitting on Emily.
Right.
Because Emily is a minor, for those of you that don't know.
Well, I know she's pretty young, but I don't know her age, but that doesn't
Yes.
I never ask a woman her age anyways. That's just my old ways, I guess. Never ask. Because women, they more sensitive than men. So, women
Oh,
would,
exactly. Naturally, women are very, very much more sensitive than men.
yeah.
That's like I get a call from Shorty every now and then about a certain someone. Like I said, I'm not gonna bust him out. He's not in here right now, but his name has been mentioned. But this guy is like overly obsessed with Shorty, and she fucking hates it.
Wow.
I've legitimately had to go message this guy and say, look, me and you don't have a beef. I got nothing wrong with you. We're cool. But if you want to have problems with me, then you need to leave Shorty the fuck alone, because she is definitely getting she's very scared and creeped out by him now. At first it was just kind of harmless, an infatuation. But goddamn, when you make your whole YouTube channel about one female on YouTube, that's fucking creepy. Like, that's borderline fucking stalking. Cyber internet fucking stalking is what it is.
Right.
Does this guy live in the U.S. or does he live
No,
in another?
no,
Oh,
no.
oh, because I was about to say, if he lived in the U.S., only thing Shorty would have to do is just report it.
Well, and it's very common amongst foreigners too, because I'm sure you've all seen it. You'll see a lot of foreign guys that'll come into American women's streams and they gawk over them because naturally a lot of American women in certain parts in different states, like, tall, big boob blondes and fucking LA and shit, are never seen in a country like Uzbekistan or fucking Iraq or Iran. So you get them type of Muslims that see women like that and their minds are blown away by how beautiful them type of women are. And their fucking dick just leads them over the fucking cliff.
Right.
Oh, well, I'm in a Facebook group and it's there's a lot of girls in there and these guys, and a lot of them are like what you described, Nitro.
Oh yeah, I see it all the time. I go to so
like,
many live feeds and it's just appalling how some of these guys make complete asinine fools of themselves with the shit that they say to women on the panel. It's like, I was in a live stream the other night and there was a bunch of foreign dudes in there. And this chick was actually Filipino, but spoke perfect English. Like, you would never know that she's from the Philippines because she really didn't even have a Filipino accent. Like, she's obviously Filipino descent, but you could tell she was clearly born and raised in the United States by either an American mother or an American father, one of the two, because no Filipino accent. She didn't even speak Tagalog at all, but looked very Filipino. And there was all these dudes coming in there, and it was funny. Hey, mama, show me your vagine. And I'm like, what the fuck is a vagine? And that's their terminology for vagina. And I was like, holy shit. Like, these guys just blatantly up on the screen typing, send me a picture of your vagine. And I'm like, holy fuck, what the hell's wrong with these guys?
Wow.
But then you go look at their fucking profiles and they're from like fucking Uzbekistan and fucking Iran. And it's like, well, now it all fucking makes sense.
Yeah, and they have like more than
and
one.
they
wife.
won't even introduce themselves. Like, if I'm talking to people in a group, I'll say in a Facebook group, I'll be, hey, I'm RJ. I'm from the US. I'm 43. I'm, whatever. A lot of these guys, they'll just type, oh, hey, baby, or whatever. And I'll comment and I'll say, why don't you introduce yourself to the girl? Quit doing this nonsense.
Oh, exactly. That's why, I've got a daughter. I've got a granddaughter. When I see fucking men hitting on young females that aren't even fucking close to their age, usually I got to step up and fucking say something, just as, as a parent and all that. It's like, you don't want to see that fucking shit going on. Because I tell you, anybody ever fucked with my daughter or my granddaughter, I have no problem putting on that orange jumpsuit and serving a life fucking sentence. I'll tell you that right now. I've lived my life long enough. I've been around. I've got, nothing to lose.
Kicking some dude's ass. And this dude that's talking about Shorty, I wonder if I've ran into him.
Now, I've never heard the term simps. What the hell is the term simps? That's a new one to me. Even I'm a little out of the lingo, I guess. I see people.
Yeah.
David RC, what's going on, my man?
Yeah, Brooklyn check. Keep it in your pants. You're right.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Go buy a fucking Jugs magazine at the local grocery store, Hustler, fucking whatever it is you need to do to get it out of your system, but don't do it on fucking our live streams and our panels and shit. It's I can't speak for anybody else because this ain't my panel, but I can tell you on my fucking panel, it is zero tolerance. Zero tolerance is all I'm going to fucking say.
Well, that's why I'm keeping a track on this chat.
Well, and two, like if somebody comes on my live stream, the only reason why I ask how old someone is number one, I want to make sure they're not a minor because I can't see.
Well, yeah, and that's the big thing. Now, I naturally will, just out of habit, I ask a female all the time how old they are, even though you should never ask a woman their age because it's just not what you do. But I do it because I am also one of those people that I have to protect my channel. We all know that young kids can definitely have a YouTube channel, and a lot of them will use their YouTube to come in and troll other people. And I'm going to tell you what, that's one of the quickest way to get your channel shut down is having young kids as moderators on your channel, having them up on your panel. Now, and when I say females, I'm saying minors under the age of 18, because technically, all right, in some countries and states, 17 is considered an adult, but not all of them. It's 18 and above. In fact, if you look at the YouTube, when you signed up for your YouTube account, you technically you're supposed to be 18 to even have an account, but there's no way to control that, okay? When you sign up for a YouTube account, they ask you to put your month, day, and year of your birthday in, and that's how they verify their age. Well, even a fucking 12-year-old that knows how to do math can add up 18 years and say, okay, well, this would have to be the month, year, and date that I would put in to give the false inclination to YouTube that I'm 18 and allow me to have an account. And that's how all these young kids, and what's even worse, I get it, it's a very touchy subject when you get on this, but there are parents out there that make YouTube accounts for their kids because their kids are into gaming. So they want to allow their kids to go into gaming accounts with other young kids that already have accounts. But the problem is they can stray away from them kids' accounts or kids' channels and wind up in an adult account hearing things that they probably shouldn't be hearing. Okay? Period. So, yeah, I definitely, and even with the guys, I don't do it just with the females. I mean, I'm old enough to tell. I can tell by somebody's typing and how they word stuff if they're a child, because they're obviously not wording or talking like an adult. So when I see that going on, usually I ask them, hey, how old are you? Because I do have a couple of kids in the RC community that are on my channel that I probably shouldn't have on there, but I allow them to stay because they carry themselves better than some of the adults in my channel. So if somebody who's 16 or 17 years old can show me that they can earn respect, be respectful, then I'm not going to boot them or ban them. I don't want to look like the dick to everybody because I give everybody a fair chance, even though you probably shouldn't be in my panel. But I do have one kid who's 16 years old, but I mean, he's the nicest kid that you could ever fucking meet, okay? But you still have to be careful. You have to watch what you say to them kids because all they got to do is run around and tell mommy and daddy that you said something bad or inappropriate, and now they're calling the fucking law to report your ass.
Right.
Yep. Well, it's just like
Now you're in a whole new world of fucking trouble. So you have to be mindful of everybody that is in your channel, because the only person responsible is going to be you if something happens.
Right.
It's your channel.
Yep.
It's your channel. You allowed it to happen. That's why I will not have anybody under the age of 17 as a moderator on my channel. All right. I've had some mods that were a little bit younger, but I've had to pull their moderator status, and naturally it offended them. They're like, how come you pulled my moderator status? And it's like, look, let me explain it to you. This is why. It ain't nothing against you, but I have to protect myself. I've worked too hard on my channel. It's been around for too long to have it taken down for some stupid ass shit like that.
Right.
See, and a lot of people don't think about that.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, my nephew Zach, he's 16. He's turning 17 this year, and he made me a moderator on his channel. You know, because I'm his uncle.
Yeah.
And so,
well, with family, it's different. If you can prove that you have a minor on your channel, but that's your son, daughter, nephew, grandson, whatever, you have a little bit more of a leg to stand on if something was to happen. It's not just some random kid out of the crowd. You know what I mean?
yeah. And, you know, he's a very respectful kid. He likes to do his gaming and stuff like that. And, you know, he will tell his viewers, he'll say, like, if they get too disrespectful or whatever, Zach will say, hey, my uncle's in here. He might be blind, but if he thinks you're doing something stupid and he has to ban you, I'm letting him ban you. Like, he's strict. He doesn't play on his channel. He's very yeah.
David RC, I love that comment. I want to do YouTube full time, become a millionaire, then travel around the world and do YouTube. In the future, I'm hoping to have about 40 million. Now, you know what's funny reading that, because Kelly's live stream that he did in his car yesterday, he said a similar thing. Oh, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to be a millionaire on YouTube. It might take about 10 years, but I'm going to make YouTube pay me $50 million. I'm like, holy shit. Here we go. Here we go.
Well,
more power to you, buddy. If you can get YouTube to pay you fucking $50 million, because I'm going to tell you what, there has been a lot of successful people on YouTube that make a lot of money with huge channels, and ain't none of them made over $1 million yet. Because trust me, if they had, YouTube would be letting you know and promoting that stuff. They'd be telling the world, yes, leave Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. Come to YouTube. Our social media platform is proven to make people a millionaire. But how many times have you ever seen that ever anywhere on YouTube? One mention of any YouTuber ever in existence making that kind of money? Never. Zero, because it does not happen.
No.
Why the hell would YouTube pay you $50 million when they could keep that $50 million for themselves? Think about it.
Well, not only that, why would they pay somebody that says, hello, this is Kelly Caldwell here, coming to you with another powerful video.
The only power that is in his videos is the power of bullshit. All right? And there's a lot of power behind his bullshit because he pushes it on a daily basis. David RC in here has been a longtime friend of mine for quite a few years now. For those of you guys that don't know David RC, very close friend of mine. And he actually got a taste of old Kelly Botwell. I think, what was it, yesterday, David? You checked out his channel for the first time. Now, this is somebody who doesn't know about all his lies and all this stuff, but watched 1 or 2 videos for the first time ever and picked this guy out clearly. What he was text messaging me yesterday, what a fucking fruitcake and a clown this guy was. He's like, my God, I'm going to go fucking stupid just listening to this shit. What does that tell you? If a complete stranger who has no idea who you are and watches you for the first time and automatically pegs you and figures you out within 3 minutes, it makes you start to think, what do all these other people that follow his channel, what kind of fucking morons, what kind of morons are they? Do they actually believe that shit? And what's funny is he actually has people following him that say, oh, you do a great job. You're so honest. You know so much about the universe and you know so much about this. All he did was find a way to talk shit, lie to people, and get them to believe in the lies to make his viewers think that he is somebody with some notoriety. When in reality, the guy is the biggest joke walking the streets of DC.
Yeah, and he's taking ideas from other people and he's taking the credit for it.
Yep, he steals everybody else's ideas and takes credit for it. Just like when he started doing YouTube shorts. I'm the one that taught him how to do YouTube shorts and told him to fucking do them. And what they can do for your channel. Now that's all he's doing. But y'all, how many people remember when we all first found Kelly Botwell and all he ever had to say? Don't do YouTube shorts. They don't do nothing for you. They're a waste of time. Stay away from them. Don't do YouTube shorts. I don't do them. I'll never, ever do YouTube shorts. Then here a month later, that's all he's doing is dropping shorts.
You know what? You should play that. You should play the video where he says don't do YouTube shorts, and then play the video where he's talking about doing YouTube shorts.
Yep.
And be like, hey, I thought you said YouTube shorts were bad.
Yep.
I always saw Fifth Scale for Life.
Everybody's seen it. Everybody knows it. It's hilarious, but what can you do?
Yeah.
I want to do YouTube full time, become a millionaire. I love when that is said every time. It's freaking hilarious.
Well, today we're gonna take the internet by storm.
Dude, the only thing you're taking by storm is storming that fat fruitcake ass to the fucking toilet is all you're doing.
Or the fridge.
Yeah, or the fridge. That's gonna be my theme song when I start the live. Because I'm fat, you know it, have some more chicken, have some more pie. I'm gonna play the Weird Al Yankovic fucking intro for him.
I remember that song.
Oh man, that fucking
you might get copyrighted if you do that though, Nitro.
Oh, that's all right. Copyright on playing music is just a slap on the wrist. It doesn't get you taken down. I can go and clip it out later after the live feed. It'll still monetize the channel. I'll only play a couple of seconds of it so it's easy to delete and replace it in the beginning of the video.
Oh my god, that'll be so freaking hilarious.
David RC, yeah, the one in combing his hair, that's funny. He starts making YouTube shorts combing his hair because everybody in his live feeds are always telling him, Kelly, comb your fucking hair. You fucking fat-looking slob. Have some goddamn common decency for yourself. The guy wakes up every day, gets on a fucking YouTube live, looking like he just fucking dug his fucking shirt out of the fucking hamper from a week ago. Fucking hair all over the place. He looks like he went to check the mail and got his ass kicked by a bunch of teenage kids. Then he walks in the house. Then he walks in the house and fires up a live.
I wonder how his Filipino wife deals with it.
Yeah, well, his own wife has been up on my panel and said her own family won't even have anything to do with him. It's hilarious. Do you remember that, John Paul?
Yeah, they don't like him at all.
Yeah, her own family don't like him.
They say they think he's a lazy fuck.
Yeah. Lazy.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not our words. That was his own wife's words on my panel. You
Yeah.
know it's bad when your own wife is on Nitro Freaks panel and freaking agreeing with everything that I had to say that night. I was shocked. I'm like, damn, dude, your own wife isn't even sticking up for you and going to bat for you. That's sad that your own wife is siding with a complete stranger. I was like, damn.
Hi, Yankee Kyle. How's it going?
That's definitely the power of Team Nitro Freak right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have to use any hypnotism or crystals to have that happen.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my God. And here's the thing, Nitro, is it's bad when he says, oh, I'm taking the internet by storm, and he only has 20.5K subs. He ain't even fucking growing.
Yeah, that's not taking the internet by storm. When you take the internet by storm, that's when you hit 1 million subscribers. That's what everybody wants to see.
Mhm.
Even people nowadays, they're not impressed with 100,000 or 200,000. I'm going to tell you why. Do you know how many millions of people actually are on YouTube that have legit YouTube accounts? Okay.
Hi, Mary.
Mhm.
When you're talking 100,000, that is nothing compared to the millions and millions of people that are on YouTube. Now, you want to talk about getting it done and taking the internet by storm, then you do something to reach those millions of people, 10, 15 million people. Get them to support you, then you might have something to brag about.
Yep.
But hey,
Exactly.
I guess people gotta lie and bullshit everybody to make themselves feel good, like old Kelly Botwell does.
Kelly Botwell, I love it.
There's still 24 people in the chat. I can't believe this.
No, yeah, great stream.
Hi everyone, Kelly Botwell here. I just bought some more subscribers from Promulta because I can't do a live stream and actually gain subscribers the legitimate way. Oh, God damn it! What? Why is Nitro Freak busting me out? God damn it! Oh.
Exactly. I like what Hot Rod said. It's not bragging if you can back it up. And everybody knows every claim that I make, I definitely back it up with proof.
Yep.
I don't just sit up here and talk about things without showing you any proof. And that's what everybody's going to see on the live feed tonight.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my beer. I hope it's cold when it gets here.
It's going to go into a storyline. So when I start the live feed, it's not going to go right out busting him out. We're going to lead up to it because there's a lot I'm going to explain to everybody to make you see how Kelly fits into the accusations that we make about him. When they're not accusations, we're going to call them accusations right now because the proof is going to be shown tonight about how he always tells everybody, I grew 100% organically. I don't buy my subs. I don't use bots. I don't use generators or boosters or anything. I'm going to show you guys in one simple word, okay? In one simple word. And when you hear the word that I say is going to make sense. I know it may seem stupid right now, but it will all make sense tonight when the storyline is laid out.
Wow.
Yeah, Hot Rod, I agree. And that's the problem. Too many people don't want to see the truth. And the funny thing is, I can tell you right now.
All right, says, tell me a story, Frank.
Oh yeah. I can tell you right now, out of the 10 people that Kelly can only get to watch his live streams, I guarantee you out of them 10, only 1 or 2 of them maybe know what's going on. The other 8 or 9 are totally naive But if they see my stream tonight, they're going to see the guy that they're following, what a true, fake, shit-talking liar that he is. They're all going to see it tonight. I got stuff to put out that I've never, ever even talked about when it comes to old Kelly Botwell. Like I said, Nitro Freak does what he says he's going to do. I back up everything I say, and the Nitro Freak is definitely going to have the last laugh on this one. Because trust me, there ain't a single live feed or video Kelly's going to be able to do from here on out after tonight to prove his innocence or make excuses when the facts and the truth is all laid out on the table. Timeline, the whole setting, everything. And it's gonna be glorious.
Oh man, well, I'm just glad that Kelly Caldwell is dealing with Nitro Freak the YouTuber and not the drill sergeant.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be like Gomer's Pile tonight.
Hey, you know what's funny? I'll just tell you in a couple of words how dumb Kelly is. Do you remember when he got up on his live stream and said, Nitro Freak, I'm sorry you suffer from PTSD, that the war messed you up and this, and that. So you know how dumb he is by saying that? For one, I don't suffer from PTSD. I don't have to go see a mental health doctor. I'm not on medication for it. Every human in the world suffers from a type of PTSD. That is a proven fact. If you do not know the term post-traumatic stress disorder, look it up. Look what it's defined as. It is defined as any traumatic event that affects you in any way, shape, or form. So when you look at it, every human being on the earth suffers from a form of PTSD, whether you've been in a car accident, you had a death in the family, you were abused, you were picked on, you were bullied, whatever, okay? Whatever the case may be. If you have ever in your life suffered from something that you did not like happening to you, that you were displeased with, that is PTSD. So he couldn't make himself look any fucking stupider by saying some shit like that, because I'm sorry, Kelly suffers from mental health issues that causes him to lie and be somebody he's not, because that's what he's doing. People are definitely starting to believe that he suffers from some kind of mental handicap. There were people in his live stream making comments that they were like, man, we all know you live in DC. We have your real name because you put your real name on your channel. We don't need your address, but we can call the local DC PD, give them your name, and say that we request a health and welfare check being done. And the local PD has to follow up on it. So he should be very careful about what he says to people, because sooner or later, he can have the local PD knocking on his door by people saying, hey, someone needs to check this guy out. He's making crazy claims on his YouTube saying he has the power to see into the future. He has special powers. He can hypnotize people, all that crap. That makes you look like a nutcase to the sane world. And all it takes is for the wrong person to make one phone call, and he'll have a straitjacket sitting at his door.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't believe that, look it up. Do you know that any human being in the world, if you have somebody's full name and know the state that they live in, all you got to do is call the local authorities and give them some bullshit line and say, I fear for this guy's life. He's making crazy claims on his YouTube. I think he's a very unstable individual. I think the local law enforcement should do a health and welfare check on him. And if that is done, the local PD has to do it, whether it's true or false. because if something was to happen and him do something stupid and them not follow up on the claim, the district or the law enforcement agency can be sued.
Right, right.
There are so many cases in the world that happens to. Just ask Jackie. It's happened to Jackie.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she mentioned it.
Simple vindictive YouTubers on her channel made calls, and people showed up at Jackie's door.
Yep. Swatting.
Jeremy T. Thornton. Who are you going to call?
Jeremy said, time to make a phone call.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
people-
David RC McMuffin must have the same disorder. Oh, he does. He does.
Hi, Fortnite PS4. How's it going?
Oh well, was he that guy you were talking about a few weeks ago, the McMuffin dude?
Yeah, yeah. That's another super clown on YouTube that I
That's
got
an
the
RP
last
guy, wasn't it?
that I got the last laugh and destroyed his ass.
He was an RC guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean he was only part of the RC community, acting like a nutcase.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, it takes all kinds, I guess.
It don't matter what hobby you're in or what you do on YouTube.
I know.
When you start making claims like you have the power to hypnotize people, you got the power to see in the future, you got special powers that nobody has. Come on. Nobody believes in that hocus pocus bullshit. It's called reality. You start talking that mess to people, someone's going to call the mental health ward on you. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, my god.
And this dumbass openly puts it on his YouTube channel. Whether he's doing it for a joke or not, people take that seriously, and he can actually get a visit because of that. He doesn't even realize that.
Yeah, yeah.
Who, Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's like when he puts his hashtags, he put the hashtags of where he gets the subs. Like, are you for real? Are you that
Yep.
dumb? Holy
Yep.
crap, man.
And it even says in Nitro Freaks even seen me do it. It even says in the YouTube policies, fake engagement could get your channel terminated.
Oh, I was going to tell you about that. That live feed you did, I think it was about a week ago, where you were reading the rules and regulations of YouTube. I've done that on my channel as well. I loved it when you brought that part up, because paying for subs, boosting, bots, all that is what's called fake engagement. They're
Okay,
actually...
UK Medic. Take care.
yeah, later, UK Medic. There actually is, on the community guidelines, a whole section that deals on fake engagement. And that is what YouTube considers fake engagement. Fraudulently gaining subs through unnatural causes, like promoting sub for sub action, using Promota, Pfizer, TuberBuddy, all them websites out there. If you have ever used any of them sites and pulled out a credit card and bought views, bought subs, bought anything that show up on your channel, when you hit 100,000 subscribers, like everybody's trying to do to get that silver plaque, YouTube will heavily look in through your channel to see if there's ever been any consistencies, and you will not get that plaque.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, what some people don't realize is some of these people out there that openly admit to buying their subs, doing sub for sub action, when you put that out there and openly admit it, fine. Nobody's going to look at you as a liar because you openly admitted it. Everybody's looking into Kelly because he lies his ass off on his panels telling everybody that he's been growing organically, which he has not, and we all know that.
Right.
People start reporting you to YouTube YouTube's going to start looking into your account and seeing what's going on. It may take a few months. It may take a year. Like I said, there's millions and millions of people on YouTube. There's millions of complaints that go through the system of YouTube. They can't get to them all at a timely manner. Trust me. I like that, Hot Rod. I do the same thing. I buy all my subs right from Subway.
Yeah, me too.
Roast beef, lightly toasted. Everything on it but jalapenos.
You ever tried their meatball sub? They're pretty good.
Yeah. It's the only subs I buy. Subway. Subway.
And you know what's so bad? There's a guy that basically goes on his channel, and I'll just go ahead and say it. I don't care. Ryan the Syrian TV. And what he does is he goes on his channel and he'll be like, okay, so 200 subscriber, my friend, 200 for $10.
Yeah, I know the guy.
And I'm like, oh my God.
He could speak
Yep.
7 or 8 languages, that guy. And he has his wife on there too sometimes.
Yeah, like
Yeah. He's a scammer.
I cannot believe that nobody hasn't reported that guy.
It's just like all them YouTube channels out there that say bid for 400 bananas, win 500 views. I report all them channels on a daily basis.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be out there trying to scam people? I'm gonna report you day in and day out. I'm gonna bring attention to your channel. You're doing it illegally. It's not trustworthy. You're lying to everybody. Fuck you.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't tried that either. Steak and cheese. I haven't tried that, Jeremy.
Well, and it makes all the legitimate Filipino channels look bad when they do it.
Yep. Because a lot of the Filipino channels are the ones doing it. Not all of them. There are some honest ones out there, but there's a lot of them out there that are just taking people's money.
Yeah, they team up, don't they? Like they have like 4 or 5 people in the same group.
Oh, trust me, that's gonna all be put out.
Yeah.
We're gonna be laying down YouTube 101 on that.
Well, and it's like, like
it's not gonna happen on the live tonight, but next week, if all goes right, I'll have a special guest on my panel, and we're gonna do a panel on specifically how these scams and schemes work, because this person was involved with them. He knows the breakdown of them. He's going to explain how he did it on his channel. He's going to make everybody see the light when we do it.
Cool.
Because, well, like Shorty's Adventure, she doesn't do that shit. She won't do that.
Let me tell you like this. I'm not busting any channels out, but be very careful when you say this or that person doesn't do it, because you never know who actually is doing it. See, the ones that are least suspect of it are the ones that know how to keep their mouth shut, okay? And they don't broadcast it. They don't, like the old saying goes, the best kept hid secret in the world is the one you don't even tell to your best friend or your family. You keep that secret to yourself, okay? You keep it to yourself. Anything in the world that you don't want someone to know, shut the fuck up. Period. That's the only way you can put it, is you got to tell people, shut the fuck up.
Hi, Big John D.
When you can learn to shut the fuck up, your secrets will never be out to anybody. Because if you haven't told them to anybody, they can't tell anybody, okay?
Right.
So if you don't want someone to know something about you that you don't want the world to know, don't tell anybody.
Right.
Because even when you tell somebody something to somebody that you fully trust, it's got the potential of getting out there. Not saying that I hope anybody that has true friends, anybody that tells any of their closest friend in something in confidential, you tell your closest friends that because you feel that you can trust them. But there have been instances in the world where even your best friends will fucking tell other people shit that you may have told them that you don't want everyone else to know. So how do you keep those secrets under lock and key? You just shut the fuck up. Yeah, shut the fuck up, and you don't tell anybody. There was a great meme on Facebook about 2 years ago. I used to post it every year when my memories came up. It was a little skit. It was a skit done by two lawyers, okay? And the skit starts out, they have a bunch of clients talking about, I hired you as a lawyer to get me out of my bench warrant for breaking into a house and stealing stuff. And they go tell their friends that they did it. It gets out, they get arrested. and then another guy is talking, yeah, I need these lawyers to fucking get me out of my speeding ticket. So then the lawyers come on and they start saying, you know, the best defense when it comes to court and you being the perpetrator, shut the fuck up. You go to court, you want to get out of a speeding ticket, don't admit to it. Keyword, shut the fuck up. You want to get out of this or that, you go to court, remember the one key thing that we teach you, shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You get pulled over, don't admit to anything. Shut the fuck up. I couldn't agree with that. I couldn't agree with that more. That was like the best skit I'd ever seen because these two guys doing the skit were spot on. You want secrets that you don't want nobody to know? Exactly, Cyclone. You take them to the grave with you. If you're boosting and you're buying subs, you don't want people to know? Don't tell nobody. Shut the fuck up, okay? Do your thing. Grow your channel to 1 million. Let people think what they want to think, but what they don't know can't hurt them. But when you boast and brag about stuff and promote people that are doing this, smart people are going to put 2 and 2 together. They're going to figure it out. And then when you want to try to be a big shot on your YouTube and brag about things that everybody knows is untrue, what was the key word that you forgot? You did not shut the fuck up. I can't say it any better.
Well,
Just learn
that's
to
probably
shut
what's going to end
up.
up happening to. That's probably what's going to end up happening to Kelly, is when you bust him out tonight. You know, people are going to be like, "Well, I guess we're going to have to report this motherfucker." You know.
Well, don't ever answer any questions when you get pulled over by the popo. First thing the lawyers will tell you, learn to shut the fuck up. That's all you got to do.
Thanks, Frank.
Yeah, I caught them.
Yeah.
Quick on the draw, John. Quick on the draw.
Yeah, I had that
Mr.
one comments
Mr.
on
Sanford, do you know anything about this? Nope. I'm not saying nothing.
my
Cause see, my mother was she was a paralegal. She was a paralegal for many years, and she worked for a judge in the morning and a attorney in the afternoon. And I said, I was talking to Mom one time because I was taking criminology and criminal justice, and in college, and I said, Mom, what would happen if I got arrested, let's say? And she said, RJ, I would tell you that I'm going to get you an out-of-town lawyer because I don't trust any of the lawyers in this town. And I would tell you to shut the fuck up and not to say nothing.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Yep. Not, I've never committed a crime, but that's just for example purposes. But I watch a lot of court TV too. So,
oh yeah, we all do.
that court TV, holy crap, that family that killed 8 people in the other family.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's on right now.
Yeah, I was
I
watching.
couldn't believe that shit. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Guy, and what about that jogger,
Yeah.
Fletcher? Her name, her last name is Fletcher. I can't remember her first name.
the whole bunch of people went and finished a jog for her. About 5,000
Yeah.
people showed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
You know, it was pretty
And
cool.
and she was an heiress. She didn't even have to work,
Yeah,
but she loved
That's
working
why I
with
love
kids.
when I hear people talking about you can find your soulmate on YouTube. Look at that court case against that female who's they're trying to get the death penalty put against her for killing her boyfriend that she met through YouTube and chopped him up in little pieces in a van down by the river.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Courtney somebody.
Yeah, I forget Courtney. I can't remember what her last name is. I was watching that court case for a while, and I was shocked to hear that.
That was like that court case that they found that woman that they said that she hanged herself.
No, that wasn't YouTube. That wasn't YouTube. That was OnlyFans. That was OnlyFans with the Courtney lady.
Yeah, the one that chopped up her boyfriend
Oh,
into little
yeah.
pieces in the
Yeah.
van.
Oh my God.
Now, you would
And
expect to see a male do that to a female, not a female doing it to a male. I was kind of shocked at that.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
I know. Like, what?
Make you think twice about trying to meet women off the internet. That's for goddamn sure.
Oh well, and really, I mean, it's like
Wake up one morning, your fucking penis is sitting in a fucking glass jar on the nightstand next to you when you wake up.
Oh, remember that case with John Wayne Bobbitt?
Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh my God, my dad had this, and my dad had this joke, and you know how military people are. They'll come up with some funny ass jokes. My dad would say, "Son, don't cut yourself short like John Bobbitt now."
Hey, what was funny about the whole Bobbitt situation is she didn't put it in a jar next to the nightstand. She drove it down the highway and threw it off into a field or a lake, whatever it was. I died laughing my ass off when the headlines were like, "Nationwide manhunt for man's penis lost in field." I was like, God damn.
God. And well,
Hey, putting up posters on telephone poles. Has anybody seen this dick?
You know what's so bad? I was in the 8th grade, and when that case was going on, we would all sing this song. A wiener whack, a wiener whack, a wiener
Oh yeah,
whack,
everybody
a wiener whack.
did.
In the bedroom, the mighty bedroom, Lorena sleeps tonight. And the teachers would get so freaking pissed.
It's fucking hilarious. Exactly, Hot Rod. Manhunt for manhood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
I remember
would
that case. I remember seeing it on the news when it happened. I was like, holy shit.
I know, right? And then how about this? When the O.J. Simpson verdict came down, oh my God.
If the glove don't fit, you must quit.
Yeah, like I was in the 9th grade, and
I'll tell you what, he's probably the only human in existence to ever get away with murder, and that just shows you. I mean, a lot of people feel he really did it, and he probably did. I'm not going to say whether he did or not, but if you listen to the fucking facts of the court, I mean, come on. You going to use a glove that he obviously planted there that clearly didn't fit him, and that was your whole defense? If the glove don't fit, you must have quit? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you had the Casey Anthony case. As
Yep.
well. That one.
Yep. That was another one, Casey Anthony.
That was just. I honestly think that she had some sort of a mental illness or a mental disability or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because who in their right mind is going to not report their child missing for 31 freaking days?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's
think it was
just
you just think they're going to miraculously disappear and everybody's going to forget about them? It
Yeah.
don't work that way.
and,
Did you
and
guys see that court case about that woman that they found in the field? They said that she committed suicide, and husband was all into it, and he got off because the professionals didn't do their job properly.
Yep. It only takes one fuck up in a court case for the defense to miss one vital piece of information or any bit of proof, and the whole system, the whole case gets thrown out. That's one thing I've always said about our justice system. It is so flawed, it's not even funny. Even when you got fucking proof, there's always shit out there that can miraculously disprove it and prove the accused to be innocent when they're guilty as hell.
Yeah.
well, it's just like my former history teacher, God rest his soul. He was a good friend of mine. After I got out of college, he was my college professor and my high school teacher.
I'll be back in a second. I gotta go.
His name was James. His name was
Right.
James Egoff, and he would tell us all the time. He said, if you go to a foreign country, before you go, you need to learn what the laws in that country are, because you're not just going to be able to stand up in a foreign court and say, "Well, I'm American. I can do whatever I want to." No. Once you leave the water's edge and you go to another country, you're under their laws and you're under their jurisdiction.
Right.
Yep. And there was a guy one time that he knew, that my history teacher knew, and he says, "I'm going to go to Saudi Arabia or one of these Muslim nations, and I'm going to share the gospel of Jesus with them." He goes,
Right.
He goes, "Good luck with that, because it ain't going to work. They're going to put you in jail."
Yeah.
And the guy responded, "Well, I'm American. I can do whatever I want to." He goes, "No, you can't." He goes, I'm warning you against it." Well, anyway, the guy went over to this country, and they ended up arresting him. And my history teacher said he saw the guy like 5-10 years later. He said the guy looked 10 years older than his age, because they had beat the shit out of him when he was in prison.
Right. Yeah, I was watching the court case of that guy that killed 14 students and 3 teachers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was in Texas or Florida. One
Yeah,
of
that was in Florida.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then
That
he tried to say, "Well, he had a bad childhood." I look at it this way: if you know how to point the gun, he didn't shoot himself in the foot. If he shot himself in the foot, then I could see that he had some issues. But he didn't. You know what I mean?
You got, well, and I don't care. I mean, the guy clearly. I mean, either way you look at it, if he gets the death penalty, which I hope to God he does, Nicholas Cruz, I hope he does get the death penalty.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, I mean, either way you look at it, we, the taxpayers, are going to have to pay for this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Until he dies. Either way.
But when you think about it, RJ, why does the trials have to take so long? If they have the evidence and they prove the person is guilty as sin, why are they getting a trial? Like, I don't understand that whole concept.
Well, and why do you got to pick a damn jury? The guy already pled guilty to killing these people. Okay, why not just say, all right, well, you're guilty. Well, you're going to die then. Take him out back, put him on the fucking gallows, and hang his ass. That's how they used to do it in the Old West.
Yeah, but they won't.
Because we have to follow the United Nations. Fuck the United Nations.
Yeah.
That's just like the dang Pope coming out. Oh, well, the death penalty is inadmissible. Okay, first off, you're not even an American citizen. Okay, so how dare you talk about our country and say that
Right.
the death penalty is inadmissible? Second of all, you're not speaking ex cathedra, meaning out of the chair. So Catholics aren't obliged to follow that. You're just giving your opinion. I hate it when foreign leaders give their opinion on the United States because it's like, you know what? You don't live here.
Right.
You don't live under our laws. You got your own country to worry about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deal with your own problems.
Yeah. It's just like when the West Indies people came here to Canada, they tried to bring in a law over here that they can marry like a 12 or a 13-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what they say about opinions, right?
Yeah.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's
Everybody's
one.
got one.
Everybody's got one.
Everybody's fucking got one, and they stink. That's what my dad, because I was in high school and we were all sitting down eating dinner and we were having a conversation. And I said, well, my opinion is, and my dad said, RJ, I don't give a goddamn what your opinion is. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. They stink. Shut the fuck up and eat your dinner.
Amen
that-
to that.
I mean, and now everybody wants to give their opinion about everything today. Like, what? I mean,
Hi, Kings RC. How's it going?
you know,
Yeah, the
like,
funny thing is, you can have all the opinions you want, and if it's just an opinion and nothing else, then it's just that. Now, if you got proof, to back up the opinion, that's
Then
a
it's a
different
fact.
story. Okay, so it becomes a fact when you show proof.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I could sit right here now and say all I want. Oh, Kelly Caldwell buys subs. Kelly Caldwell buys subs. Kelly Caldwell buys subs. Well, if I didn't know you and I didn't know Kelly, it would be an opinion. But now that I know you and you've got the proof, it's a fact.
Yeah.
You know, people just gotta, a lot of people just don't want to use their head nowadays. They want to act like a bunch of damn simpletons. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's the damn truth.
Oh, yeah. For
People
sure.
don't use their damn head.
Or
It's
the
like
wrong head.
it's
Or the
like
wrong
we're
head.
it's like we're a nation of zombies. I'm serious. It's like we walk around like a nation of zombies. We don't research anything anymore. It's whatever CNN says or whatever NBC News says or CBS News says, and then you got these clowns running around. Oh, it's this, and then when someone actually does the research and hits you with facts and hits you with the truth, oh my God, we got to censor that because they're calling us out,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Yeah, sometimes those trials take way too long.
Yeah, I know. They do. Like this one with this whole Parkland shooting bullshit. They should already had this. They already should have had this shit done and over with.
Well, it's like that guy that's a big time lawyer somewhere in the States. He killed his wife and his son.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one too.
Yeah, he even made a phone call and he was supposed to be somewhere else, some other town with his dad or something at that time.
Yeah.
It kind of screwed him.
Oh yeah. Hey, Nitro, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. What is meant by the nuclear football? Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, we can't talk about that on here. You can read about it, but I'm not going to talk about that on here. You can do a Google search of what that is. I just, my opinion, I don't feel comfortable talking about that on a social media platform. That has to deal with the PREZ and the USA. So we'll leave that alone.
Hi, Sherry. How's it going?
Sherry Cardwell in the house.
Do a Google search on it, RJ.
Okay.
Be curious to see what comes up on it. And it might be a matter of public record, but if it is, I'd rather you read it and get the facts instead of just hearsay from what I can tell you that it is.
That's why I like you, Nitro Freak. You are
knowledgeable.
Yeah, very knowledgeable when it
Yeah.
comes to life, the military, our country. I mean, my
Hey,
God.
I ain't been around the block and back multiple times for nothing.
Yep. Yep. Even a blind man can see that.
Hey, you know what? You're living proof.
Amen to that, brother. I mean, if a blind man can see through Kelly Caldwell's crap, then I don't see why people that can see with their physical eyes can't.
Yeah, because they're looking with the wrong eyes.
Yeah.
But you must have enjoyed all the cultures and the customs that you from all the countries you went to, eh, Frank?
Oh yeah. Some of the countries I've been to, man, I wouldn't mind have stayed there and living permanently. There are some nice countries out there. Just all depends on where you go.
Yeah, some of the customs, I can deal with some of the customs. Some of them, no. Like West Indies, no. Some of their customs are ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, that they're removing girls from the school because they're not allowed to go to school anymore. Hear about that? The Taliban people?
Yeah, the Taliban. Yeah. Which I'm kind of pissed off about that because, you know, a certain somebody in the White House, I'm not even going to go there. I get real pissed off when I think about that idiot. Let's say Kelly Caldwell 2.0, except he's, you know, in the White House. Could you just imagine if Kelly Caldwell ran for president?
Oh, no. He'd be pushing that red button for sure. He'd probably end up sitting on it or trying to eat it.
Oh, God. America's going to take the world by storm under my administration.
Yeah. Boom. There goes a button.
Yep, that's true.
What's this red button for? It looks nice.
Yeah. Abia, that's all, folks.
Yeah. Elvis left the building.
He left the building when God created the world. He looked at Kelly Caldwell and said, "You are not taking the world by storm. Get the heck out of here."
He kind of reminds me of Steinfeld, George, when the old people had that fire going on in the old people's home, and he pushed all the old people out of the way so he can get out the door first.
Woo.
He would buy all his votes. Yeah, you're right there, Hot Rod.
Man. So, why do men have to sign up for selective service when, I mean, that's always what I've wanted to know. Is it because they want to see how many men they have in the country, or do they want to see who's?
That's just in case of a time where a draft needs to be brought up. The eligible males in the United States that can be pulled into the military. It's kind of like how the draft was back in Vietnam.
Thanks for blocking that person again.
Awesome. So
that's weird, you know. Now that I said it, all to everybody, this comes up. You should have set it up as subscribers only.
Oh man. Yeah, if could you imagine if they did do a draft and they looked at Robert? I mean, if they looked at um, Kelly Caldwell, they'd be like, "Who's this guy? Oh, we don't want him."
New improved Gomer Pyle.
Yeah. They'd look at me and they'd be like, "Oh, R.J. Sandefur. Oh, he's blind. We can't use him." Well, maybe to talk the enemy's ear off, we could probably use him for that, but that's probably it.
Do you speak other languages, RJ?
Uh, Espanol, some Italian, some Filipino, Tagalog. That's about it.
Oh, cool. It's always good to have the extra languages and behind you.
I actually, Shorty's Adventures hasn't heard me do this, but every time I talk to a Filipino, I'll
Yeah.
say, salamat po. Thank you, like that, or something like that. I have a lady in my live stream. She's like one of my moderators.
Hot Rod 67.
What'd he say?
Kelly could be the chosen one for the Russian front.
Oh God, no! they would take one listen to him and be like, "Oh no, we do not want him. What are you chosen for? We do not want you."
Yeah, Putin is under investigation. He hired a hitman to kill a lady that used to work for him.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's under investigation. It was on court TV a while ago.
Oh, Putin! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well, he'll be
I
out.
I wouldn't do it because you never know.
I
what
think
goes
he'll
on
be out
behind
of
closed
office.
doors.
I think he'll be out of office soon unless he tries to do something to keep himself in office. Because the Russian president, from what I heard, is only in office for like 6 years.
Right.
So this whole war in Ukraine and all this, I think it's going to wind down soon.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about that the Russians are a lot of the Russians are leaving Ukrainian right now. So I
Yeah.
guess it was more of a fight than he thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll never catch Putin for the criminal warfare or whatever. He's hiding somewhere. He's got lots of money. He could hide pretty well anywhere.
Oh, he has his own yacht,
Yeah.
his own private yacht.
Well, look at that one guy that was Egyptian. He killed his 2 teenager daughters in a cab. It took 12 years to find him. Meanwhile, he was in the same town. Go figure, right?
Yeah. Well, and that's another thing too. That guy. Look, I don't care if you're a devout Muslim, but don't come over here and say, "Oh, well, if you assimilate with the Americans, you're the enemy." Why did you come over here to begin with? If you want to do that shit, stay in your own country.
Yeah.
I hate guys like that. I hate control freaks like that.
Well, look at Hitler. Hitler was a real control freak.
Oh God, that guy, yeah.
Yeah, my dad, he told me stories just before he died. He wouldn't talk about the wartime whatsoever all the time that I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that when he came from school, him and his friends, the German soldier says, "You gotta watch this," and they line up a whole bunch of people against a wall, and they had to watch them shoot all those people against the wall. So then I understood why my dad couldn't talk about the wartime. I understood it then.
He was just
Oh yeah, he was something else, that guy. And the funny part is, his mom was a Jew.
Oh damn.
Yeah, his mom was a Jew. There was a book on him. My dad read the book.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I still can't believe, because at first, at first the world turned a blind eye to it until
Oh,
it was until it was too late.
yeah.
The only ones that really tried to do something about it was Pius XII,
Right.
because he basically would take Jews into Vatican City and hide them,
Right. Right.
because Vatican City is its own sovereign state.
Right.
So he would take them in, and because Mussolini was was the dictator in Italy at that time too.
Right. Right.
But he knew not to freaking try to mess with the Vatican.
Right.
That's another thing too, is he knew. And it's so weird, John Paul, because when I talk to people on YouTube and I share history facts with them, they're like, "Dang, RJ, how do you know all this stuff completely from memory?"
Right.
They're like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "Well, I was a history buff when I was in high school. Still am."
Right. Right. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. And the funny part is, the kids these days, they don't learn nothing in history
They
anymore.
don't.
Nope.
They freaking don't. And when you bust them with facts, they're like, "Where did you get that from?"
Yeah. They don't
And I'm
even
like,
know. They don't even know where certain parts of the world are.
I'm like, "Did you get that from Google?" I'm like, "No, we didn't have Google when I was in school."
No, we had a globe.
Yep. And even as a blind person, I still have it to this freaking day. I had a globe when I was in school, and you could actually feel the raised countries.
Right.
And the teacher would take my hand, and he would say, "All right, RJ, what's this country?" "America." "Okay, RJ, what's this country?" "Luxembourg." "Okay, RJ, what's this country?" "Make sure you feel the shape of it." "Germany." That's what they did, and I had to learn all that shit.
Right.
The
Right.
kids would look at a printed map. I would have to look at a globe. I'd have to touch the countries and be able to tell what country it was.
Right.
That's how I was taught. Or my Braille instructor had this tool where she could draw a picture, but it was a raised picture,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and I would have to tell what the picture was.
Right.
Even
Right.
some of my textbooks in school, it would have Braille in them, and then when they would want to show a picture, it would be raised, so I would know what it was. And I was expected to learn. I was expected to learn geography. I was expected to learn science.
Yeah. See,
Even
that's
when
another subject that's not in school. Geography. That's not in
oh
school
yeah,
anymore either.
yeah, yep,
Because my
yep.
son is in grade 10. And
Wow.
so I said to him, I said, well, what about history and geography? What's that, Dad? Oh, okay.
My God, yeah,
I couldn't freaking believe it.
yep. In the school district here, where I live, they are required to take geography,
Yeah.
because our governor is Ron DeSantis,
Yeah.
and he told the school district, he told all the school districts, he said, if you try to make these kids mask up, I will fine you.
Right.
And he did. Like some of these school districts around here were trying to make these kids wear masks in school, and they thought he was bluffing. He
Right.
fined them like $25,000 or more than that for making a mask up. And they're like, "Oh, we're gonna sue you," and all this. And he's like, "Go ahead." And the judge upheld the governor's decision. Said, "Yep, you can't make these kids mask up if it's against, if he tells you, when he tells you to do something or not to do something, don't do it."
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that hate our governor because he did that. Yep. So Nitro, when is your live stream? 5:30, you said?
Yeah, I'm maybe between 5:15 and 5:30.
Alrighty.
Just put I'm tagging a bunch of people. I'm making a community post about it right now. Kelly was the first one on the list. So I know he's gonna have it happen.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Make sure you tag me in there. Oh my god. But my favorite subject in school was history. I loved history. My least favorite, algebra,
I love-
science.
I
Yeah.
love science. Chemistry? Chemistry? Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't have
Making steam bombs and things like that? Oh, yeah.
well, I didn't have to take chemistry, but I took biology.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I took biology because like try explaining what a molecule is to a blind person.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking at pictures and you're sitting there and they're talking about molecules and atoms and all this other stuff and you're like,
Yeah.
huh, what? And like I just couldn't it just didn't click with me when I was in school. And then when I went into the 12th grade, I didn't have to take science anymore because back then when you were in high school, and I think it's the same way now with my nephew, but back when I was in school, you only had to take 3 years of science. So my senior year, I told my itinerant Braille teacher, I said, look, I do not want to take science next year for my senior year. She says, well, you don't have to. You already took all the required science courses.
Yeah, I
You're
think
good.
once you have a certain amount of credits, you can pick and choose.
Yeah. So
When you think about like geometry, algebra, if you're not going to be a mathematical whiz or whatever, you got no use for it.
oh yeah. I mean it's horrible.
You like the
I
algebra,
mean,
what A equals to, what X equals to, what Y equals to. Well, I don't use it today.
I don't think. Well, and they try to say, "Oh, well, you use algebra every day. You just don't know it." And I'm like, "Well, prove it." And they
No.
couldn't. They couldn't ever. They couldn't ever tell me why. And it's really funny. Um, the only thing that I remember from algebra is do the order of operations first, which is inside the parentheses, and then um the quadratic formula. Those are the only two things I remember from algebra, and that was over what 20, 30 years ago when I was in school.
Right. Like geometry, you can use because
Yeah.
if you're
Well,
getting into drafting and whatnot,
Yeah,
geometry will help you.
yeah, like the right angle, the left angle,
Yeah.
and then the hypotenuse. I can understand all that.
Because I was quality control, so I had to have geometry. Otherwise, I couldn't be a quality control.
Well, yeah, and when see, and not only that, John. When I was in college, I had to take college algebra, and in college algebra, you have to learn slope and intercept.
Right.
Well, when I was in college, I didn't have everything in Braille like I did in high school, so it was a whole different ball game.
Right.
So basically, what the teacher had to do, his wife, oddly enough, was my kindergarten teacher, so she already knew what I needed. So when I came along, he said, "All right, I'll tell you what I'll do." He says, "RJ," he says, can you come to the college on Friday?" And this is the first week of freaking class, the first week of the semester. He says, see if your brother-in-law can bring you to the college every Friday this semester, and I'll work with you. I'm like,
Right.
okay. So the first Friday I get to the college to work with Mr. V, because I don't want to say his full name. I'll just call him Mr. V. So I get there, Mr. V's sitting there, and he says, RJ, he says, give me your hand. I want you to feel something. He brings a whole shitload of chicken wire
Huh.
and sits it on the fucking table. He says, all right. So he bent the chicken wire a certain way, and he takes my hand. He goes, okay, RJ, this is slope. And then he takes 2 pieces of chicken wire and bends it a certain way. He goes, okay, this is intercept.
Right.
So that's how he taught me algebra. That's how I learned algebra. And every time we would do a test in class, I would listen in class, and then Friday he would go over it with me so I can understand it.
Right.
And so I didn't know it at the time, but he was also on the graduation committee. Well, when it was time for me to graduate from this community college I went to, I was being interviewed by the newspaper.
Cool.
And he walked up, he said, hey, he said, RJ, you're being interviewed. I'm like, yeah, I'm being interviewed. And the lady says, who is this? And I said, oh, this is my algebra professor. And so he starts explaining how he used the chicken wire to teach me graphs and all that. And they actually put it in the freaking paper,
Cool.
that they would do that. And word got to my rehabilitation counselor for the blind that he had done that he had did that, and he called me up. He goes, RJ, he goes, your professor actually did that? I'm like, yeah. He goes, man, he goes, I wish I had a professor to teach me like that when I took algebra. It was hell.
Thanks, Emily, for blocking that person.
Like, it was hell. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'm very blessed to have
Yeah,
good
see,
friends.
we had grade 13 when I was in school here, and what grade 13 does, it gets you ready to go to college. So it's like an upgrade of math, English, spelling, algebra, geometry, and all that stuff. And I
Mhm.
tell you, I was blessed that I did take grade 13
Yeah.
because it did get me ready for college. But I didn't go to college till I was in my 40s.
Oh, dang. How old are you now?
I'm 65.
Oh,
I just
Lord.
I just retired in June.
Dang. Well, you deserve it, bro.
Yeah. I don't look at my age.
You don't even sound it.
No. No, I
Yeah,
don't.
looks old as fuck. Don't let him lie to you.
Hey, Nitro. Once we get his age, we're probably gonna be sitting around talking about golf or something.
That's one fucking sport I will never talk about. I hate golf. Golf sounds like a word like you got something stuck in your throat. Golf.
Just think, Ed, when Kelly retires, he'll be in a rocking chair and he'll be knitting himself a sweater.
What? Oh,
Hey, he'll be knitting himself an ass cushion for the fucking goddamn kick in the ass he's about to get this evening.
I was just thinking, could you just imagine Kelly in a nursing home? This is Kelly Caldwell, and I'm still going to take the internet by storm. Okay, Mr. Caldwell, it's time for your food now. Get off the phone.
Take your mental meds first.
Yeah.
No, he'll be like George from Steinfeld. Push all the old people out of the way so he can get out the door first.
Woo-wee. Dang, I wonder if the dadgum. Oh my god, I am looking forward to. I am so looking forward to this live stream now.
Real
I
fight
tagged you in
going.
it, so you should have gotten the notification
All
already.
right, buddy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I shared you out, Frank, on my community tab.
Yeah.
I just did that a few minutes ago.
Mm.
You've probably seen that, eh, Frank?
What's that?
I shared you out on my community tab.
Yeah, I got the notification. This ain't it. But I'm gonna post the actual link to the live so that you can share that link out as well once I get
I will.
the live all set up.
Okay.
Yep, because I'm
Oh,
gonna
I don't care.
I'm gonna
I
share
don't
that
care
son of
for
a bitch too.
I don't care for golf either, Juka. I hate golf. That's one boring sport.
Now I will tell you this. And I didn't care for tennis when I was a kid, but now since my autistic niece plays it, I'm like I listen to it every day. It's weird.
About as much as I know about golf is how to put a fifth scale RC on a golf course and run it up and down it. And occasionally I can get a driving, whatever the fuck you call it, a driver iron, driver wedge or whatever. And I can drive some fucking balls down the fairway. That's about as much as golf as I get into.
Mm.
Yeah.
I tell you what, now my brother-in-law, he can go for hours talking about football. Let me tell you.
One thing I can say, I've driven an RC up and down a golf course probably more times than most people have golfed on one.
Oy, oy. I did. So when you were a drill sergeant, Nitro, was that at Fort Jackson?
Fort Jackson for the first time, second time Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Fort Lost in the Woods.
Oh boy. Woo. Man, I was listening to a YouTube video and you hear the bus pull up and the door freaking opens and the guy just steps up on the bus and he's like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Get the fuck off my bus now, privates! Get the fuck off my bus! Get your shit, get nut to butt, get in formation, and get the fuck off my bus! That's how we did it.
Wow. So if Caldwell was standing there, would it be like, Caldwell, hurry up?
Private Caldwell, are you fucking eyeballing me? Get down and give me 100 push-ups right now! Get down and beat your face until I get tired. Do not recover till I allow you to, Private.
Wow.
God, you sound like that sergeant from Gormless Pile, Frank.
So what if if you would have said, I'm gonna take the internet by storm.
Fuck your internet, Private. You're not here for the internet. You're here to become a man, a soldier, a fighting force of the United States. Now get down and beat your face. I did not say rest. Get out of the lean and rest position. Now push.
I love this shit.
Come on, privates, get in formation. Half right, face. Front lean and rest position. Move. In cadence. Up, down, up, down.
What does in cadence mean?
In cadence means when you see soldiers, how they march in step.
Uh-huh.
You're staying in rhythm. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Oh.
And it's amazing when you take kids off the street the first day of fucking boot camp, how they fuck up, don't know their left from the right. They start marching on the right foot, which is natural because most people that are dominantly right-handed, they will start off walking or marching on their right foot.
So it would be like it'd be like, Private Caldwell, I told you to march on your left foot.
See, they can't do it anymore nowadays, but I was one of, like, when I went through basic training, I was one of the last cycles coming through basic training before they integrated females and males in the same barracks. Now, you didn't sleep in the same room with them, males on the top floor, females on the bottom floor. But that was also the time when you could still swear at trainees. You could still give them wall-to-wall counseling, as we called it back then. That was basically where you got to slap the shit out of them for fucking up and not doing what they're told. Nowadays, you can't touch a trainee.
Damn. So when you tell them, when you would tell them to go to bed, how would you tell them to go to bed? Like, do they tell them when to go to bed?
Yes, you have a lights out curfew, which is usually like at 7:30 at night, because your ass is up at fucking 4:30 in the morning getting into PTs for 5 o'clock PT formation. You do an hour of PT from 5 to 6. 6 to 7 is breakfast. 7 to 8, you shit, shower, shave, get uniform. And then from 8:30 to like 5:30, 6 at night, 7 at night, however long we want to run it, is your training. Weapons training, land nav, radio operation. You get 1 hour of free time at night before you go to bed to write a letter home, press your uniforms, get your gear fucking ready for in the morning, and it's the same routine for 8 weeks.
Damn.
If Kelly was in the military, they would have him peeling potatoes for the rest of his time.
He would be, that's what we call KP duty. He'd have been on KP duty his whole fucking basic training, because I could tell he would be one serious fuck up. I mean, look at the way he is as an adult. No integrity, no honor.
Nope.
It's fucking hilarious.
So
Keith Jenkins in the house. Thanks for coming, Keith.
So when you get up on Sunday morning, do they have chapel or anything that they Sundays? So is their drill sergeants there too?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Drill sergeants are everywhere you're at when you're in basic training. You don't go anywhere without a drill sergeant. You'll even have them in the fucking, sometimes in the shower fucking stalls.
Oh my god.
Well, because you get a lot of trainees that want to fight each other. So, drill sergeant's got to take control of everything. Keith Jenkins in the house.
Yep.
So it'd be Sandifer and Caldwell getting into a fight. So what would you, as the drill sergeant, say to the both of us?
Oh, you guys are caught fighting? Your ass should be taken outside, put on the parade field, and we fucking PT you till you puke.
Damn.
Boy, this stream is really going well. 20 people, 22 people now.
Yeah.
Sandifer, Caldwell, PT now.
Eat your heart out, Kelly. Eat your heart out, Kelly. You can't even get this many people in your chat.
Nope. Hell, I don't even get this many people in my chats.
A lot of people are
your channel's doing very, very good, John Paul.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. I think the highest peak you hit today was almost 25 people watching at one time. It's very, very good.
Oh, shoot. 25? Holy crap.
Yeah.
But he's stayed above 19 to 23 pretty much the whole live stream. It's fluctuated a little bit, but only 3 to 4 people, which is really, really good.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, y'all subscribe to John Paul. He's pretty cool. And John Paul's always welcome on my panels when I have him. Just like Nitro.
Yeah, I gotta search the internet when you go live, RJ, because I don't get notifications.
James Jameson in the house.
Hey, James.
Hi, James. How's it going? Where's Kelly? Hi, God Plan. What, you at work? Oh, Kelly's
Yep.
crying. Uh,
No,
well, that's okay.
we have a guy fixing our air conditioner
Oh,
because it
yeah.
keeps leaking. It keeps leaking really bad.
Oh,
Got
right.
about an hour and a half to go to the live.
Yeah.
Oh, an hour and a half? Holy crap!
Yeah. Oh, we've been on two and a half, almost
Yeah.
3 hours. Almost 3 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. I think I went once 5 hours.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So when are you doing the 24-hour live stream, Nitro?
Say again?
When are you doing the 24-hour live stream?
The 24-hour live stream for the homeless veterans, hopefully within the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, that's sad about the homeless veteran. I tell you what, every time I meet somebody that's active military or
Hands together.
former military, I always tell them thank you for your service. And every year on Veterans Day, and I used to love doing this, I would walk out to my dad. I'd walk out in the living room. My dad'd be sitting in his recliner, and I'd put my arm around him. I'd say, "Daddy, thank you for your service, man."
That's a good way to do it. A lot of people don't give veterans recognition like that anymore. In fact, a lot of them are forgotten, especially
Yeah.
the ones that are older from the Vietnam era.
Yeah, there's quite a few here in Canada too, Frank.
Yeah. Mr. Robert Reese in the house.
Hi, Robert Reese. Thanks for tapping in.
Is it that guy, the Robert Reese that bust Kelly out?
Yeah, Mr. Hot Facts. Mr. Hot
Mr.
Facts.
Hot Facts, yeah, him. Because I heard Kelly mention his name yesterday. I'm like, oh, so I'm thinking to myself, oh, he's going over there trying to get intel on him so he can bust him out again.
Oh, cool. Got a plan. What are you making? Looks like he's in a shop.
Yep. Yeah. Because it's really hot here, and our air conditioner runs like practically all the damn time.
Juka, follow the yellow brick road.
And it's humid as hell.
Follow the
right
yellow
now.
brick road if you think I'm the chosen one.
That's one thing I could never understand about the Wizard of Oz. And all the
We
munchkins.
we represent the Lollipop Gang, the Lollipop Gang, the Lollipop Gang.
Yeah. I still can't understand why Kelly thinks he's the chosen one. I mean, what exactly are you chosen for again? That's the
Yeah,
only
I like when you did that live feed this morning on him. What exactly the fuck are you chosen for? Dude, you had me rolling in my chair when you said that. What exactly are you fucking chosen for?
Yeah. I was like, well, and I even put that in the title of the stream, and the stream's still up. Y'all need to go listen to that. Hey, when StreamYard doesn't work, OBS is your friend. Well, actually, I'm almost out of my hours because I'm on the free plan. So
Right. Yeah, you know, RJ, if you want StreamYards, you can get it for $10 a month. Right?
yeah.
That's what.
The only
that's
the only thing is I they don't have PayPal. StreamYard doesn't use PayPal.
Oh, yes,
and
I do.
Huh?
I did it through PayPal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess they must have fixed that then, because I do know the founders of it, Dan and Gage. I know the founders of StreamYard,
Right.
and I did mention that to them once that they needed to see if they could because right now before they were only using credit cards. You know, you could use your credit card, but if they're doing PayPal now, that'll actually be good.
Yeah. No, I did through PayPal.
Huh?
Yeah.
When was that?
Just a while ago, last month, I believe.
Oh wow. Okay.
And
Cool.
if you pay for the year, I think it's $99. So you save a bit there if you
Oh
pay
yeah.
for the year,
Yeah.
because it works out to $120 for the year. But how you get it? You go on StreamYard, so you talk to somebody in the chat box, and you say, "Well, you heard there's a promotion of $10 a month, unlimited," and they'll direct you right to the right site to go to pay the
Yeah.
$10. That's what I did.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'm gonna have to set. I'm gonna have to set up PayPal then. I mean, I created an account, but I just have to set it up.
Yeah. Well, that's how I did mine.
Yep. So, but yeah,
This-
I cannot
Yeah.
freaking wait. I cannot freaking wait till Nitro's live. I'm gonna be knowing him. He's gonna have me rolling.
Just don't fall off your chair.
Oh
Have
man.
your pizza, have your beer ready.
Yeah.
Go take a piss before it starts, all that good stuff.
Oh you dang right. I'm gonna take a piss before it starts.
Oh, because I don't have it to subscribers only, Brand. I didn't set it up that way. That's why. But
Well,
when
actually, my
you're-
sister did. She did tell me a song that they used to sing when she was in boot camp. I'm a steamroller, baby, and I'm rolling on down the line. Oh, I don't know if y'all had that one, but my dad taught me another one. Ain't no sense in going home, 'cause Jody done got your gallon gone. Left, 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 right, left. But my dad, boy, the drill sergeants, when he was in the army, he said the drill sergeants were like, "If you keep this up, Sandifer, you're gonna be a lifer. If you stay in for 20 years, you're gonna be a lifer."
my dad, he had a drill sergeant, and the drill sergeant said to him, whenever there's a manhole, make sure that I know about it. And my dad says, "Oh no, I'm not going to let him know." Sure enough, the sergeant fell right in the manhole with water in it, right up to his freaking neck.
Oh God. Oh my God. Woo. Hey Nitro.
Hey, RJ.
So when you were in the military, did you see any of your former recruits like that you taught? Like, did you see them in different countries and stuff like that, or?
One, I only came across one person that I was ever in basic training with that I ever come across later on in the years.
Okay, Brooklyn chick, take care.
Wow.
Brooklyn, you gonna be at the live in about an hour and a half?
Oh, I'm sure she will.
Whew. So where were you on September 11th, Nitro?
I was sitting in Seoul, Korea, in Incheon Airport, waiting to board a plane to come here to Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Hi, Shorty. Thanks for tapping in.
Unfortunately, because all the shit that was going on 9/11 when the Twin Towers were hit. They suspended all air traffic coming into the United States, so I had to stay an extra 2 days in order to get back to the United States. But I sat in an airport watching the Twin Towers being hit.
Got a good friend of our family. He worked for the Red Cross. He was over by the Twin Towers trying to rescue the people.
Yeah, I had an uncle who was one of the very first firemen up in the building.
Oh wow!
Mm.
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah, I had actually two uncles that were firemen that actually had to go to the Twin Towers when they got hit.
Well, I was asleep that day because I had a college, or I had a university class, and I had just started attending Florida Atlantic University, and it was an education class. It was education in a multicultural society. I remember it like it was yesterday. So I was sitting there, or I was laying there, and all of a sudden, boom! My door flies open. My mom's, RJ, you're missing it. You're missing it. The United States is under attack. And I'm like, oh shit, what the heck? Am I dreaming? And she's shaking me, telling me the United States is under attack, telling me 2 planes have hit the World Trade Center. And then I wake up, I walk out into the living room, and that's when the plane had just hit the Pentagon. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was something.
No.
What
It
was
was-
it? 21 years now, Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah, been 21 years.
Yep.
Well, time flies, eh? It was just
Crazy how much time has passed. Because I look back, I was in the army then when that happened.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, time flies.
Like, how in the, like, were y'all on heightened alert when that shit went down?
Well, actually, when I got back to the States, the unit that I was with was the 16th Military Police Brigade here out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Mhm.
And we actually had to go to the Pentagon in D.C. to secure the wreckage when the plane hit the Pentagon. When we were done there, we were there for a couple of months, and then that's when the president was deploying troops in Afghanistan, and come back from the Pentagon
Mhm.
back here to Bragg to gear up, and then off to Afghanistan for 13 months I went.
Oh, so you were part of the first wave.
Yep. I was one of the first. My unit was one of the first waves into Afghanistan when all that happened.
Wow.
Damn.
Matter of fact, probably about 85% of Fort Bragg was. Fayetteville was a fucking ghost town. There was nobody in this fucking city because just about every military troop had deployed.
Huh.
I mean, it wasn't just Fort Bragg. It was strategic units from every military base in the United States. Infantry, military, police, psychological operations, all units. The biggest units were Triple Deuce Infantry out of Fort Drum, New York, 505th and 504th Parachute Infantry here out of Fort Bragg with the 16th MP Brigade, all the PSYOPs units, the Intel units.
Damn.
Fort Hood, 1st Cav, 7th Cav,
Wow.
2 ID, 1st ID. Then, of course, and you also had the Navy, Marines also went in, to do their things.
Mm-hmm. Damn. So when they fly you out, like when they fly people from the Army out to go to like these foreign nations, do they fly you out on military planes, or are you on passenger?
Commercial airliner.
Hi, Kurt. You must be from Kelly's.
Because of the amount of soldiers in a unit, you're talking a couple hundred. You're gonna fill up a whole damn plane. So you take a commercial. Let me see, where did we go when we went to Afghanistan? We actually were on a C-17 from Green Ramp here at Fort Bragg over into Quantico, and then got on a commercial airliner, stopped in Germany, Ramstein Air Base to refuel, and then on into Afghanistan. And it was the same route when I went to Iraq as well. We were actually on a commercial airliner that flew into Pope, which Pope Air Force Base doesn't exist anymore. Now it's called Fort Bragg Army Airfield.
Dang.
And took a C-17 to, I think it was to Bangor, Maine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it was we went to Bangor, Maine, then flew to Italy or Germany. I can't remember where we flew into because we weren't allowed to get off the plane. We didn't get to go in the airport because we had live ammo and weapons. So naturally, you can't have a bunch of soldiers with weapons and live ammo just running around national airports. So any airport that we flew into was just for restocking of food, water, and fuel. But we never got to leave. We never got to leave the plane. The only place we got to leave the plane is on my last tour in Iraq. We flew into Germany, into Ramstein, and because our plane was having aileron issues with the hydraulic system, we had like a 5-6 hour delay in Germany. So we had to leave a certain amount of troops on the plane to watch everybody's weapons, and we rotated everybody out to get, out of the chair. Sitting in a chair for 5-6 hours, get you cramped up after you've been on a 24-hour flight already, leaving a foreign country, trying to come back stateside. So
yeah,
we got to go into Ramstein Airport, but only into one secured area.
So when you reach Afghanistan, how do you know, like when you get to Afghanistan, how do you guys know where to meet up, who to meet up with?
You've already had top echelon on ground before the troops get there. So you basically have some of the, how do you word it to make you understand? You got generals and higher ups already on the ground, and they figure out. So like when we went into Iraq, okay, so we flew from Pope Air Force Base to Bangor, Maine, and some of us went over on naval ships with our equipment to just keep an eye on our equipment, and the other half of the unit flew on commercial airliners. We flew into Kuwait. We got off at a Kuwaiti airport.
Yeah.
All right. And then took vehicles into the Kuwaiti desert to where all our camps were set up. It's what they call Tent City. And we had fighting forces. We had Canadians, Germans, Japanese, every foreign force that was participating in the push into Baghdad. All flew into Kuwait. That was the safe zone. Then we assembled up in Kuwait out in the desert to our designated areas. And then when the president said, okay, we're crossing the border to go in to continue on with the fight. So we were in Kuwait for almost 3 weeks waiting on all our equipment to come in on naval ships. So for 3 weeks, we were just sitting in a tent city fucking doing nothing. And then once our equipment came in on naval ships, it was Shuibei Port, it was called. So you can look it up on the internet. The major Kuwaiti port in Kuwait is Shuibei Port. I've actually done a live stream where I've shown pictures of Shuibei Port and me driving vehicles off the naval destroyers and all that. It's actually a cool live. I'll have to do another one another time. Show all the pictures online.
That's cool. That's cool. So
I usually do streams like that on Veterans Day.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for Veterans Day. It's one of my favorite holidays. That and Memorial Day. That and Memorial Day. I love them.
Yep. So then we convoyed from the Kuwaiti desert all the way into Iraq, and depending on where your unit was being stationed in Iraq, whether it be Mosul or Baghdad or Tikrit, all the places.
I liked when they finally captured Saddam Hussein, and you hear the guy on the news, "We got him." And I'm like, damn.
So we got to hear that before anybody in the United States. That
Oh.
was actually televised like a day later.
Oh shit. They said that when they caught him, he said to the soldiers, he said, "I'm Saddam Hussein. I'm the president of Iraq." And they said, "Here's our regards from President Bush."
Yeah, he was found hiding in a hole on a compound. They had to dig him out of the ground.
Mm.
That's pretty cool.
And then like a week or two before that, his sons Uday and Qusay were killed in a compound bombing.
Yep. Uday and Qusay.
They got tunnels all over that area. Eh?
Bunkers, underground bunkers.
Yeah.
Mm. You know, some people say there's an underground bunker in the White House. That's
Oh,
what they
probably a
say.
bomb shelter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I
Keeps
tell
on coming up, eh? Those dating site crap.
you. Yep.
Emily got it this time.
But
Boy, they're coming up every 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
Where does God Plan work at? What is he showing?
I don't know where he's working at. He probably can't have the volume on because he's
Looks like he makes nails and spikes and all that stuff out of metal, chain links, and
Yeah.
I think that's what I was looking at.
oh, it's 4:02 p.m. now. We've been on for a while.
Yeah, I should be shutting it down before Frank starts his.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could probably roll it for another hour if you wanted. I'm going to have to get off here in about 15 minutes because I've got to run somewhere real quick. Then when I get back, I'll
Okay.
get
All right.
everything set up. But you ain't got to end it yet if you don't want, John. You got plenty of time.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so too, Hot Rod. I don't think
Oh.
you can have the volume on because he's at work.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what it looks like, Hot Rod, a foundry.
Yeah, and it's probably noisy with all the machinery going.
So, what's the poorest nation you've been to? Philippines or Iraq?
No, I'd have to say Iraq,
Hmm.
in my eyes.
Wow.
Well, Afghanistan was equally
Poor.
probably poor. At least to the places I've been to in the country, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the places in those countries where I was stationed in, there were people still living out of dirt huts with no electricity, no indoor plumbing. I mean, literally, they lived in dirt huts. They had to walk down to the Euphrates River or the Tigris River
Mm.
to get water.
Dang. Wow. So when you was in the Philippines, what did you do in the Philippines?
Just training. We only go to the Philippines for training. We're not stationed there for any lengthy period of time.
Oh. Wow.
You might go TDY for a month or two for different training, depending on whatever the training your unit is putting you through.
That must be a long plane ride, though.
Oh yeah. Anywhere outside the United States is a long fucking plane ride. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and bumpy too, eh?
Some people say going to Italy is really good.
Now, Italy is one place I would have loved to have stayed and lived there permanently when I was stationed there.
So what did you do in Italy?
Oh, it was just a regular duty station. Just did our job.
Hmm.
We've got bases all over the world. Of course, I mean, everybody knows that.
Well, yeah.
But that's why we have bases all over the world, because if we need troops in an instant, it's usually the ones closest to the country of conflict are going to go first if they can spare the troops and they have the special identifiers that they need.
Hmm.
So granted, flying out of Italy or Germany to get to Iraq or Afghanistan is a lot quicker than coming from U.S. bases.
Wow.
But like Fort Bragg, we're one of the most highly deployable bases in the world.
Mm.
We have to be ready to go anywhere on the planet within 18 hours.
Wow. Well, they couldn't recall you up because you're retired.
Yeah, I could. Well, I don't want to say I could never be recalled. I don't see it happening, but it's always that possibility. Chances are, at my age now and with my back problems, I couldn't do what I did years ago.
Wow.
We'll just put it like that.
Mm. Wow.
No way would I want to be humping an 80-pound pack everywhere, full battle gear and all that shit. Hell no.
No, it's going to be hard
What's
on the
the
back,
difference
that's for
between
sure.
What is the difference between a tank and a Humvee?
A tank is just that. It has a big turret on it that shoots a huge 40, 50 millimeter shell. And a Humvee is just a troop carrier. It's like an everyday car.
Oh,
It's
wow.
it's just used to drive around in. A tank is on tracks, ran by a huge diesel engine. It's fully armored and has a big rotating turret that has a 50 cal mounted on it and a huge ass cannon.
Mm. Wow.
Now you can take Humvees and mount 50 cals, Mark 19s to them, 249 saws or the 240 Bravo. Those are all acronyms for different weapons that the military uses, but it's only crew. You can only mount crew server weapons to them.
Man, I remember when that airfield, I think was, I can't remember where it was, but it was an airfield somewhere, and Trump, when he was in office, he basically just blasted it out of the water. Just.
Oh, that's when he dropped. That's when they dropped the Moab on Afghanistan.
Yeah, the Moab.
Do you know what the Moab stands
only
for?
Non-nuclear bomb that we have in our arsenal.
Yeah, but it can wipe out a whole complete city.
Oh, wow.
The Moab stands for Mother of All Bombs. The Moab. It's the only non-nuclear weapon in the arsenal. It does the destruction that a nuclear weapon can do, but it doesn't. What's the word? It doesn't contaminate the area with radiation.
Yeah. Did you deal with? Did you ever have to deal with ordnances, explosives, things like that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the time.
Mm.
Only job I ever wanted to do in the military, but I never did it, was be an EOD guy, explosive ordnance disposal.
Mm.
That was actually one of my first choices of MOSs, but I was like, fuck that. Something go wrong, blow yourself up. I give those guys a lot of respect, man. They got a lot of big cojones to be an EOD.
Mm.
I'll tell you a good movie. Oh, shit. I can't even say that to you. A good movie to watch. I keep forgetting from time to time.
A good movie to listen to?
A good movie to listen to, The Hurt Locker. If you ever seen the movie The Hurt Locker, that's a movie. It's actually on Netflix. It's all about the Army EOD. It's called The Hurt Locker.
I tell you a movie that me and my mom was watching one time. We Were Soldiers.
Yeah, seen that a million times.
Yeah, Mel Gibson did a good job with that. That was so realistic. And you could hear him screaming in pain. The soldiers, when they get shot or whatever.
Oh, that's not the worst movie. I forgot the name of the movie.
That actually happens, and my mom says, "Yeah, this is war.
There's another movie that's very.
They're not just bullshitting you. That actually happened."
There's another movie that's very, very accurate. I keep forgetting the name of it, but even as a veteran, I can't watch this movie because it will bring any veteran to tears. Mark Wahlberg plays in it, and it was on a SEAL team in Afghanistan. And he
The
played the role of one of
Cheers.
the SEALs. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of the name. I haven't. I saw it when it first come out, and absolutely refused to ever watch it again. Can't think of the name. What the hell was that movie?
Oh, something 13.
No, you're thinking of 13 Strong. That's about a Special Forces Green Beret unit in Afghanistan. What the hell?
Yeah.
Lone Survivor. It's called Lone Survivor.
What about that movie about that
Mm.
guy that carried that grenade around his neck? And he goes, "This grenade is for special purposes."
I'm
I
not
think
sure which one that
Chuck,
is.
Chuck Norris was in it, I think.
Yeah. Lone Survivor, I absolutely cannot watch. Black
On-
Hawk Down is another one. I actually had the pleasure of meeting the two guys that were POWs in that.
Oh, cool.
Terry Shugart, and I forgot the other guy's name. Actually, when Hot Rod and Big John D came here for a week to Fort Bragg, I took them to the Special Forces Operation Museum here in Fort Bragg, and took them in that museum and showed them who those guys were and all that stuff.
Well,
They have
John, thank you for having me on. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, man.
Okay.
Nitro, I
Take
will
care,
see you on your
RJ.
live stream, man.
Yeah, we'll see
Alrighty,
you.
not a problem, not a problem. I'm
All
gonna
right,
get
man.
ready to hop off here myself pretty soon too, because I gotta
All right,
run
buddy.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all on the live.
Okay. Brandon, I don't think God Plan can have his volume on because it's probably pretty loud with all the machinery in there. That's probably why he has that muted.
James Jameson, you're talking about Kyle. Oh, damn, what the hell was his name? He's from Texas. Yeah, he had the most sniper confirmed kills during the conflict. That was another crazy movie.
I think the movie I was talking about was Uncommon Valor.
Yeah, you're talking about Uncommon Valor with Chuck Norris.
Yeah. That the guy had the grenade around his neck.
Yeah, the movies that I'm talking about, like Lone Survivor, Black Hawk Down, those are actually legit operations that took place. And what happened to those guys in the movies is exactly what happened to those actual soldiers in real life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brandon, that was the movie Act of Valor with Kyle. What's the hell's his real name? Well, that's his real name, Kyle, but I can't remember his last name. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, too. Chris Kyle. Yeah, he was an actual real sniper for Navy SEAL team.
All 36 thumbs up. That's good.
Yeah, it was Chris Kyle.
Yeah, it looks like a metal shop that he's just working at. God Plan.
Yeah.
Looks like he's all by himself in the whole place.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop down
Okay.
so I can get my live set up so the notifications go out to everybody. So
Yeah, not a problem. We'll see you there.
Keep an eye out.
I will.
Alrighty, guys. See y'all in a few.
No problem. Oh, cool. Moon over Miami. He got killed? Wow. Oh, still 17 people in the house. Thanks all for coming and greatly appreciate it. Chilling and grilling, make sure you put your thumbs up on video, please. Thanks for coming up. Okay, Moon over Miami. Take care. We'll see you in Nitro's live stream pretty soon. Oh, thanks, Cyclone RC. Yeah, the live stream went really well today. I was surprised, but it goes pretty good all last couple times so far. It's been going really well. Oh, thanks, Chilling, Dan. Well, we just need one more thumbs up, and we got 40. One more thumbs up, and then we'll have 40 in here. Oh wow, Dan, that sucks. Yeah, COVID is it's not over yet. From where I stand, I know a few people that still get it. So yeah, that really sucks. Do you have a pretty mild Dan, or is it just like the way it was from the beginning? Because I know it mellowed down a little bit, but a lot of people still get pretty well infected by it. I'm going to finish the smoke, and then I'm going to see about where my case of beer is for tonight. Yeah, it's no fun. I have no idea. Like, I never got my shots or anything. See you later. You got your beer ready, Brandon? Where's mine? I thought you were going to pay for mine. And smokes. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I didn't get my shots either, Brandon. If I get it, I get it. You know. Oh, for crying out loud! Why is this always coming up now? Crazy. Crazy. Oh, I got 40 thumbs up. Thanks. Thanks a lot, people. Thanks a lot. I get my own beer, Brandon. Oh, nice guy. Don't worry, Brandon. When I make up my will, you won't be in it. I'm just checking. I'm just checking something. You like Hanneken, Brooklyn chick? You like Hanneken? Yeah, Hanneken's a little bit more money here. I don't know about it in the States, but it's a little bit more money in here. Yeah, I know it's a troll, Emily. I didn't set it to subscribers only. I was hoping that a certain individual would come in here, but I don't think he will. Yeah, because Hannah, it's freaking like an angel account, so there's nothing nothing on that account. $12.99 for 6-pack. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Sherry. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's the same one, Emily. It's the same one. Yeah, $12.99 is not bad. Well, it's better than that Corona beer. I don't care for that. I don't care for that. Holy crap! Here it comes again. Thanks, Emily. No, it's a different one. Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah, Bud Light is not bad. I look at it this way, Hot Rod. Anything cold right now would be good. Anything cold would be good. Yeah, I know, Hannah. It's because it's not it's a fake account. Hi, AR Guns. How's it going? Yeah, maybe. Who knows, Brooklyn Jack? Maybe it's one of the bots that Kelly paid for. Yeah, 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 right, Hot Rod. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Oh, 41 thumbs up, people. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not a big liquor drinker, Cyclone. I do like the odd liquor, but price wise, I'd rather buy a beer. Beer's a little bit cheaper than to buy liquor. And we can't buy the big bottles here in Canada, like you people in the States. Because isn't it in the States you still could buy a 60-ounce bottle over in the States? Yeah, I think so too, Rod, that he keeps sending us porn bots over here, yeah. For sure. For sure. Oh, half gallons? Wow. Yeah, not here, Hot Rod. Not here in Canada. I think the biggest you can get here is like 20 ounces. I like some of it, Emily. Like I like the vodka coolers the odd time too. I'm not a big fan of like peach schnapps or brown cow or things of that nature because that's not even a drink. Oh, thanks, Mike and Rose. Thanks for the thumbs up. Greatly appreciate that. Oh, still 16 people here. Wow. Yeah, this live stream is going really good today. Yeah, don't start smoking either. Yeah, it's a bad habit, Juko. You're right. I wish I never start smoking. It's a hard habit to break. Very hard, especially when you're retired. Oh, thanks for the shout out, Michael Rose. Yeah, good crowd, AR Guns. You're right there. You're right. Sherry, I used to drink, they call them zombies. I don't know how many different liquors that are in it, but I tell you, if you sit at the bar and you drink them, you don't feel nothing. But when you head outside and it's hot out, forget it. Yeah, okay, Brooklyn Chick. Okay, you'll be there? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I know a lot of people like the peach schnapps, you know. Personally, Sherry, I don't mind the Bloody Mary the odd time. I like that. Well, I gotta order my beer, so. Oh, are they? Yeah, zombie, really, yeah. Yeah, that's what they used to call it, Brooklyn Chick. I forget how many liquors are in. I think there was 6 or 7 different liquors in it. I tell you, like you don't feel the pain when you're inside in the bar, but as soon as you head outside, oh yeah, that's how I know. I fell flat on my face when I was drinking zombies. Yeah, I think we all drank a lot when we were younger, Juka. I, 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 I quit a long time ago too. Oh, you quit smoking 20 years ago? Yeah. Oh, cool. Thanks, Emily, for posting his links. So he's got the links already set up. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to. Thanks for posting that, Emily, so I don't have to search it. Okay, I got it up now. Thanks, Emily, for that. Yeah, I fell flat on my face, Brooklyn Chick, me and a friend of mine, and he broke his nose and I broke my nose. We blacked right out, both of us. We were in the hospital. We were beside each other. As soon as we both woke up, I looked at him and looked at his nose, and he looked at my nose. Okay, well, I'm going to shut it down because I'm going to get ready for Nitro Freaks live stream. I suggest everybody head over there when he goes live. I think it's in 60 minutes, somewhere on there. So I hope you all show up. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Drake, I greatly appreciate it all. We got over 41 thumbs up. Thank you so much. And we'll see. Yeah, Sherry. Bye, Sherry. We'll see y'all in Nitro Freaks live stream. Later, all. Peace. And I'm out.